Also, we start this year on a very sad note. We have learned of the news of the passing of Mogolo Warna, Kenny McQueen. It's not how we would have loved to start the new season. Because Mogolo Warna had agreed to come on the show, and we all hope and wish he could have been with us on the show. But one thing that is important is we wish Mudimu could have spared his life, because we still believe there was still a lot that we could have gotten from Mogolo Warna. To his family, we wish Mudimu Belelena through all these hardships. Mmino Wa Sione and gospel as a whole, a very big giant. We have loved Kenny. We have grown up listening to Kenny, and his music shall live forever. His unique music, his humming, his melodies, his tunes, his productivity shall live forever. And we say, Khomotserang, Bana ba Makweng, Khomotserang, le loko le metswalle ya Kenny Makweng, Khomotserang, a re latlhegetswe ka moka. Please note that this episode was recorded before the news of the passing of Mogolo Warena. I be hot. Do you guys think Zion kids are the right people to gauge how good you are as an artist? I'm telling you, even if you can check where that comment it guy. That is where Zion kids starts.
So read the Mets kaofela, right?
Yes.
On a lepshu Mets lim Mets lead.
That is different.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah,
That is
so
different.
what kind of respect are you talking about here? Or if like Kanyala give it to someone, or are ke mona ke mskrimela, because I don't
No,
I don't know
not
if you
Muslim.
No, okay.
Ahe ahe Bana utapile manga Bana utapile yena Bana utapile manga Utapile manga
But o ka se be fa se mat e ke chabela laptop ya hao matanto.
Hello, ke tlo ka go fase ke go jamis.
A o ka sa no re se tsomile eflo. Le go interview ba no phela ba o fa metsi o no fika na la
Ai ma ke be mar ke plek ya mo aga ga setlo.
Ra re ma.
Yeah, so red o reng I wanna producer Ghost. Producer Ghost. O reng?
But more onwa
Give me.
All right, I didn't
I wanna producer Ghost.
Nah, no follow number.
Yeah. Go on to producer.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mmino Wa Sione Podcast 2024 season 2. Before the now Modimo for where we are now, and o khonne gore fa batho ba sona le lena di follow sona lena ba e le gore they have been very supportive throughout the whole journey. Ba bile le rena throughout the whole journey. You guys have been amazing. Last year you have been supportive to us. We were on the social media le re emela le ge ba re tlhaba ka mo le re emela ke tsamaya le our resident Kuras today, and also ke tsamaya le Kuras ya strata di man. So ke fete ke lebogele ba fetwa ba two ba msa ba le rena ka mo studio khone who are becoming the members of the team today. They are gonna be like us. Kudas is gonna be like Bev is gonna feature here and there, and we've got producer now, guys. We've got producer Mr. Joel. Motlamunyane slepe sa re se bolela gana a se simo yena o
Mpake.
yes, so rena the producer this year ke ba leboge these two guys from the first episode. They've been wanting to be with us. They've been saying what they want to join us, and as me and Mata have always said, we want to work with people who want to work with us. So guys, we thank you very much, and we hope we have a very good journey together. Mata ga introduce ba ya motse ba mata le yona introduce la mafelelo
Tlalo setsa wa ya la alright ke nna Sizakele
yes
Godfrey Nomana ke pass ya ka yo ke ID ya ka mara ke nna Curious ya strata so e fella mo Curious ya strata
yes
Right.
so guys we have been getting lots of requests from many of you wanting to be part of the team, and as we have said, these guys have been wanting to be part of the team from the first episode, and we have been as a baga fit into the culture na. So re bona re no baga khona ba reka le rena, so even whenever we have got place more bona hore le ka khona go thusha, we will also allow you guys to help us, because we do need and appreciate your help. Matt, Oshap.
Matt.
Yeah.
Taba di mahlo.
But until you get Matt.
Ne.
Okay, get to blush.
No, I want the changes. No, because set up.
Very intimate setup here. So we want our guest, because people have been complaining about guest the data more double maga bare for. Yes, I get of course we won't know everything about what people come here and say.
No.
So apparently the guys bare for. So no someone so. Sure. Yeah, Rumono Tabe, I will like you than Yes. So guys, Makura.
Okay, all right.
Last year, the first season I think it was a learning season, and we are still going this season. Which episode has been a standout?
Yeah. Which one, man? How many? One or
no? Let's go with one. Choose
with one.
Yeah, I don't want us to go into the worst one.
Okay, no.
I think both of us have got the same.
No. I know. No, I think the worst one so, but otherwise, no, but I think if I could just, I think I'm Holy Roni, man. I think Karatile, I'm not sure I'm Holy Roni or Dog now. I think those two. Yeah, for now, yeah, no. But I think let me go with Yamaholo Roni, because I think I've learned a lot from Dojek Sananore. Because Salwa Wonar no receive music and road hale and Rasatse were like Kante Mudwa on Chogoka, especially the story I insisting the legend Solomo Hall. No man, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed, man. Yeah. I think you're no, let me go with it,
Yeah. Only any favorite you will
I think Dog stood out because he had to come here at a heated moment. So it became more interesting.
Sure.
So both of them, I think they should come again because they have more stories to tell. Because Bradogo he came because he was in a heated moment. So we need him.
Alekam. Oh, I get you.
Ne?
I hear what he's saying. So you're saying we should get him now as the producer, not. I hear you, because that time he wanted to address
He had
things
issues
that,
to address.
I hear you. So you guys are. I know you are saying what.
No, I think.
I hate to say Lina Yaroni, and but then let me see what beside Yaroni, which one, ne? I like Yas Homozo as well, because Yas Homozo number one gore, because at that time we never thought we could have artists that we can interview at that time, and then Homozo, I think he is not a big artist, but he's a big artist in our genre.
He has a
For
fellowship.
Yes, for him to agree to come at that time, and for us, I think we handled it well.
Yeah.
And what people don't know about that episode, that is why there is a video Yagamo, and then there's these two. Because I was saying the camera was messed up that day. One camera even TV like
record up until
so, but then I am glad we managed to fix it. Yachwa Shabu, and the conversations as well. So I think actually not a thing. I know he will come again because at that time he was rehearsing. He was going to rehearse after. That is why episode it was very short. And I think there is, even when you watch the episode, you can hear there is more that he wanted to share.
Yeah.
But he didn't because of the time that we had, and also maybe we thought there were restrictions. But as I was listening, I could hear he wanted to say more.
I agree. We have to understand artists they are not, firstly, not used to interviews. Now their podcast it's worse because now it's a longer one.
Yes.
So
And
it's a new adjustment.
Yes, and we have had complaints actually from artists and from fans because, as we are saying, they are not used to this kind of setup. Ne? And I think they will get used to it. There are people by law and they are not podcast viewers by themselves. So they are not used, they are used to interviews just few minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. So as time goes, they will understand and worry people see this thinking because there are some things that even with doing 3 hours with Malu, like which we did 4, I think. There are still things that we didn't cover. So you can see, or if we do Naganyane Inyani, we can't. Yeah, Roni, I want to say, I had an opinion on Roni. I felt to Roni, our music industry is not appreciating him as much as we should.
We'll be making a very, very, very wrong decision there.
No.
Because that guy has contributed a lot.
Yes, but then are we appreciating him? I don't think we are.
You think so? Ronnie?
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Ronnie.
Yes, Ronnie. Yes. Yeah, I don't think we appreciate as we should. Yes. So yes. So I feel like Ronnie Industriana does not appreciate him. I feel like there is a lot that he has done for the industry, even for Mkuku itself. That I don't want to get into. For the industry, I think like I felt like Uli had a plan Karuni.
Why don't you want to get into it?
No, I can't make too much because from what he spoke about or how Kosha is, he had a lot to contribute on how Kosha no.
But general, do you think we appreciate our artists, Mara General? Not Rooney and Ole saying per se, but
okay, all right. Maybe I get Rooney like artist. Rooney, I feel like people don't. I feel like he is among people who should have gotten the doctor role along with Solomon role.
Okay.
Ne?
True.
Before some other people that some other I don't even know, but in the industry gospel, but they've got a doctor title, which I don't think they've contributed a fraction of what Ronnie is.
Like woman, so.
Let me tell him.
Okay.
So, but then there's some lowering. But then give doctor. But Ronnie has done a lot, man.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I remember like Ronnie was saying, gospel trauma. They were the first people to start this thing. And we were saying,
it takes over.
But I think we tried to explain that. Maybe we.
Yes, maybe at that time we didn't.
The question did not come like that. But he did explain, or guys, people knew my voice.
Yes.
But
They couldn't put the face on the voice. Exactly.
So maybe that's why even today we still think we're like, man, no, man, I appreciate that this voice.
But
Yes.
I had something on somewhere. There's a podcast. Ronnie was there. I don't know if this is gonna be controversial or what.
No. Remember what you must know, Moki. We don't. We don't. If podcast we mention is fine. We mention it. The more we are, the better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw on this podcast, and Ronnie was there, and I was kind of surprised because I thought Ronnie. Like for example, the album he's never on the music videos.
Yeah.
So to my understanding, I thought it's a conscious decision to say, I'm just gonna be in studio and not on the video.
Yes.
I thought so
as well. But
I was like surprised when I find out that actually, he did explain. But I was like surprised when I find out that actually, it's a conscious decision to say, I'm just gonna be in studio and not on the video. I thought so.
Yes.
But I was like surprised when I find out that actually,
he wanted to be.
Yes. So Leona eo.
Well, because then I was I thought it was contractual already.
Yeah.
Because what was happening already the backing vocalist, but they are never on the music video. I thought already that was just the agreement. But he wanted to be, and he was supposed to be paid to be, but he was not paid to be. It was something else, which I think that's where problem is because or something about or renka be ke tswile batho nga ba khone go mpona because ge batho ba mmona ba khona go le ge a ntša mkoshi ya gage ba khona go motseba okay, this is the guy, just like Ndumiso. Ndumiso I don't think gore inga be se ra mtswa go ngwasana pele ngabe re mo tsibile de we re mtswile ka bona ga ina wa nga tsena graduate so ge o motswela from somewhere else lo o bona music okay, let me listen to this guy. So I feel like Ulsing had a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, because le ya tlomoya Roni was taking a direction he was going.
Yeah.
So but before you go Ulsing or like if I know the plan, don't you think or this something like this it can cost go the uncommunicated things? Let's say now we are sitting like this every time we read a podcast, right? But jatlere annang kwa a sa bona le ko camereng wa ba lore re setse re betile 20 episodes and anna kwa ra betha another 10 episodes I tlisha complain or na mara ba fit no man ke nana o tsantse ke boele ko le nna ke tlhagelle because voice ya ka ya tlhagelle so ka kra lore communication between them it was not there because ola twile go kosheng mfana tla go pinele rena and everything o hopela pina e ba monate and all that, right? Then o makala batho ba entse video, it's fine, also tsebe nix, but at that time o tla communicate or nah man I think moholo le nna o tshwantse ke tswelle mo okay and o ka kra lo ro communicate because the way ba tlhalosa ka ona it's more like ore o tsibile after or oh no ine le budget ne e for the video or le nna ke tlhagelle and chelete di tswa so it was late, maybe at that time e direga it was not problem, but if you tswella as if like ke normal
mara o mogolo o boletse gore o ba confronting
but when from
so you think
from first from yes
when the albums were booming or later on
I think the communication might have come later on.
Mara what makes you think or he wouldn't want to be there? Okay, do you think it was his decision to not be there or do you think or bona batho mo as ba mia as complain later?
So let's say the nature of this genre, right? A lot of people will sing them on the music video, but they are not actually the backing vocalist, right? It's a norm or it's natural for this genre. So ka kra lo re tlhagile ka mogano like oh no ke a itse re wena o le moholo then go backer then na go backer fela then o ne le bafana ba hao ba tla o tswela ka ko music video gore ba gone o etsa di style, right? But later on wa bona nah man this thing mara I am pay that spotlight I want because I think what I've done a lot for this this man or this music or this genre. So that's when the communication can come and it's late.
The unfortunate part of this, you know, we are speaking on behalf of one party.
Sure.
The other parties are not here. What? Because why do you say because I remember I sent you a message the other day, Kira, you must put a disclaimer. Genre there and there we're gonna talk about kosher, and it's not to say we are speaking in behalf or anything about the church or anything, but the nature of this genre will always affect kosher because most of them is picking up people, meeting spots, picking up talent, and now the agreements are done informally. That's the and then later on, because it contributing more to make contractual agreements could be because maybe the industry is not that much on the spotlight, like mainstream, what is actually mainstream when it comes to gospel. So that could be it. It's not that much there, but remember, you must understand it was a privilege just to be next to Moholo Nkosana, just to be around him, just to be stocks, just to be around him. But then now, later on, and then another question, how would we have known Roni is complaining until he had come out and spoken about it?
Yeah.
But okay, so you guys are saying the complaint might only be coming now, but probably it was not of an issue back then.
Exactly.
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah, but then okay.
And even an issue now, because now we're in 10 years but over then now Maramol, which says if like one complain now. Then lo and I settle over like in Karam Taco one tree being valid. Because Wamagala Mara 10 years, Joe no look out with you. Oh, sure.
Okay, but do you guys feel look at it? Okay, let me answer you what you asked. Or do we appreciate our artists? Something that I've seen since we started this podcast, I have actually realized, or if I may call them, they are gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers.
Where?
Come industry.
I can't. Are you serious?
And the gatekeepers, I think, get defense.
Okay.
Because I have seen Ogare actually Diggs who posted something. Diggs really Ogawara a female a promoter artist.
Oh.
So but to his point, I feel like people only promote people that they know personally. We don't listen to music now based on its or omunato or jwang. Are promote based on omunato or jwang. It depends on mangi.
On Alema.
Yes, because jwangi, which can be the same as podcast arena. Some of people that are taking us, they have said already. We know what they want. Other they wish could have been other people than Rina.
Why? Personally.
Okay,
no, maybe
stay like that.
Oh,
Stay like that.
Yeah.
So I think that is one of the things. I feel like gatekeepers. I have seen there are groups. Ogare was a part of this group. Hence, what now I understand what Bev said in the first episode like AGS. Sorry, they are not part.
They are not part of what? So I think maybe because now everybody like a Mmino, right? Like AGS. They've been there like top 4 right? They've been there. So Ogas Makalo, why the Zion Kid? Because Zion Kid now, if you define what is a Zion Kid, I think Musao Trilo we define, right?
Yes.
So it's more of a lifestyle. So and you know, if not be or like genre yare now ring. I don't know but knife papala kwaito. I would sing along because up until I see music, transforming to amapiano, right? So Leona Kai, then up until from Koshachela Jahale, Boom Holo, listening about the vet, Boom Holo, Nkosana about the vet. They get it up until they walk about now, it's another new artist and enjoy the music. So, but Utola Lore, but Baba and Chihuahua following music now. Remember, I think we are basing this topic based on what we see on social media, right? But we've got a pool of people Baba Saratang AGS, Kapil wholeheartedly. Exactly. But about something but Baba follow. Kaperile number 1. Wow. So if AGS one and our total kid flop. So
what are you saying? Are you saying what AGS to them give me no wakal?
No.
Why Bagasi follow? For example, the AGS is an example, not to worry about follow, but why wouldn't they follow AGS maybe?
I think it's check or like what's happening now, right?
By a cut
But by a trend now, okay, and you cannot blame something like that. Everywhere is there, even on my piano or whatever. Guys, like we still have those people like you who still follow Tupac. And Tupac. Right? Hey, so now, and Banyaga someone who's always there, who's always communicating lebona, ababona shooter the nap and all that. We just keep it to a whole, then shooter the nap and no, but one. So that's when now the defense it will feel like ages and but I can remember like ages no for example, right?
Yes.
So but no back the artist and all that. But if now it's Kutulo is bubbly, man. The artist know Mosa is bubbly. It's an how each group ya high. Or one.
Let's do this. To add more point in your the question that you raised something actually. I don't know if it's a question about groups. Ne? Let's call them camps because modi genre we camp crew. So those groups, ne? That's why eventually you'll get back to it because we'll mention kosha because it starts there, ne? Moko saying there are different types, ne? Slow, like for example, AGS.
Sure.
You could link it form a direction 45 Alex understand.
Sure.
It's a different banali Ricky biting. Banali followers who relate to music or spiritually
yeah.
And there's stocks. Ngosana wacham kuku, it's those that earlier already stretchy, bootsy and stuff. And there's now Chaba. Chaba has his followers. His followers by Longore. Chaba. It's a style. Primrose.
Stocks, but
no, it's not stocks. Chaba is not stocks. Chaba is
stocks.
No, Chaba is primrose, potis, that kind of style.
But it's not stocks.
There are those. Bon, bale ba metsese me bra. Bale ba metsese ba di slim fit. Ne? Ke bale ba o ema mo moyeng so ba jump. It's that kind of style.
Serious?
No,
maybe
why I'm mentioning this. We have to know these different types of camps.
Sure.
What was saying gospel
petty
but
subgenres.
It's another subgenre.
Yes.
Why everyone Winnie?
Winnie, you must understand.
No. Why Baba Kempo? But what he was so. Mara we knew Ohana would tell everyone.
Now that's where my point is now. Was I own kid? They are neutral. Understand?
Baba neutral.
Let me show you something. Something. There are you must raise something. You have both own kid. Guys, I once mentioned something, Pitori. Hollywood. So whatever we see around Pretoria and Polokwane, what I'm telling you again, Nate, there are places. Are you aware there are places more long a youth, a young person, and go to school, and then the people asking you, it's like understand. It's weird.
I can imagine.
It's weird.
I can imagine what big budget manje.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was difficult.
There are some areas where long how they are asking you only shole na. Are you a soldier? Okay,
no. You
understand? You have to explain yourself.
But yes, what's the answer, policeman? I told like policeman. No.
So yeah, sorry. So Pitori is easy.
It's easy. It's that's why the concept there is kid. It's a culture that makes it acceptable and fashionable to be Musione. But there are areas. That's why people we make assumptions based on the culture. Zion Kid is a group of united young people by Musione who are making the idea of being Musione
But
fashionable.
I think on that one you can agree with him, right? You can see that one.
100%.
Okay, no, continue.
Yes.
On which one? Because I'm saying,
Yeah,
are you also
yeah.
agree?
Culture.
Also,
Yeah.
le gore, there are still areas more being Musione, you'll be like, Sion. You know
Yeah.
when they mock you,
True.
Cause
Oh,
of Sion.
yeah.
So
you are
them,
right, yeah.
it means the society has not switched on. You know what? I can be a young person like Tsogofatso Mokabane with my oversized T-shirt and sneakers and
Yes.
beige
Yes.
and still go out to the
Sure.
mall.
True, and you know, Mato Babula, when he was called Deben, there was those time when I was in the Western Cape. Hey, lo apere ka ke we ya kriking.
The wim.
Hey, and like I want to mo outing, what kriking. Probably when I meet over 50 people.
Will relate.
Baya. That
Alright.
time go tlo meet at time no
Okay, so kupela hore le go apere uniform. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Every uniform. Re kriking. You see gore hey le ka mo ga taxi o bona gore
Yeah.
but then what he is saying gore kwa Pitori, it's easy for that. That's why even he say gore o le Pitori king ke
Hollywood.
Often do. Le following year ninji ka South Africa most e Pitori.
Okay.
The followers are not ninji most they go Pitori. Ke Pitori le Limpopo they go Polokwane le number 1 and number 2 respectively.
Which is reasonable for night makes sense.
And is what he is saying gore ke hub ya design key.
And also topicing still on that. I don't know if this thing will make sense. If I wonder how, let's say, who's the most popular artist?
Currently. Okay.
For example, Pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Ne?
pros.
Okay.
Pros. Do you know how katsa Pros why mo isa maybe Randfontein motlakeng? A ka tsena go kerekeng mola ka 2:30 a dula a batswa go sena motho o reng mon. There are still places mo even Kenny molo Kenny ha ka kena mola a dula mola. No one will recognize him. But o tla kra
Go guy, ka Kenny.
guys,
Okay,
yeah,
ni?
Rona Lata. I'm telling you. Oh,
No, Northern Cape.
Maybe. Northern Cape ba gona ba suna gore Northern Cape.
wait,
Ene go gona lapha ndoda. Shebe is the way.
you know the point. Ultra point ya ke. They will not recognize him.
Yeah.
But o tla kra ha starta koloi a tswa mo ya kerekeng a kenya maybe one of his songs. You understand? So there are a lot of people who can't put the faces to the voices. Motho aka lwela Kenny, advocate for Kenny, a argue ka Kenny gore how strong Kenny is, but aka fita na leno ko molong shuma sa mo.
As I'm
I recognize.
get your point. So but then are we saying gore because point ke gore they are gatekeepers, ne?
Yeah. So can I remember because
Yeah,
it felt
right,
like
deflect.
it felt like you said Zion kids were neutral.
I'm saying by neutrally in a sense ya gore remember this one this thing even to other episodes we have to know the camps and be able to identify them. Hona le camp ya Chaba. Camp ya Chaba is more relatable to ya Tumelo Mabelane even though it's different sounds. Why?
I agree.
To the Kosha. Twanzi o itse gore Kosha stocks ile Kosha for example ya Primrose or e ba ibutsing ele ya
R.
ke Armang.
R25.
Yeah, it's two different things. Ne? You look at the head. Egamo, the head e rena re itseng ke Nkosana. That's the line.
Hence bona bodumelo ba gona you don't see most people ba go bina stock.
Never.
R25.
It's different music.
Guys,
and then there's AGS.
Loser, ne?
And then there's AGS. I'm coming back to the point. There's AGS now. Ne? AGS, it's relatable to bo Sparapara 45 bo now it's those camps, ne? It's those people who are following to relatable. And now there's Zion kids who follow trend. Back to your point. Who are neutral. Zion kids who neutral, especially even during or after COVID. They don't care whether ubina stocks or ubina egg. But if there's a song, a trending elimonate, they relate to it, they go. But there's people who would say, Nangas mamele stocks. I'd rather listen to AGS.
Do you guys think or Zion kids are the right people to gauge how good you are as an artist?
I'll say yes for one reason.
That one matter.
Now, I feel look at so sorry. I feel
you have to say yes.
I feel look at no. Now I feel look at you can't rely on them to say how good you are.
Why are you saying that?
I don't think or they listen to music wholeheartedly. I feel like there's a lot of favoritism more than listening. No, and understand me, I'm not talking about all of them. Of course, when I'm talking majority of them.
Generally,
I feel like they rather listen to who than what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you makura on album, they probably will not gonna listen to you. Or if music album they're probably gonna talk about it. Who are you? Ne? But ukancha kosha ba go tseba by a hyper. Njulo ism munad. Bagay hyper kosha ga go re munad because ba ya go tseba. You always hype kosha cha mamang mfutshane yaka jolo.
So mara
Why yaka o ka ra audiso again?
Iwela go mata. I've said this already. You must be relatable. And the artist
or favorable.
Not favorable. Relatable in what sense? Come ho get tlhalositseng ke re o fetsa o performa la ona le magistrate ba or like oh I did design kids to go this picture. I go there.
So it was bad.
So if someone like me or I feel or like nah I'm doing this for myself and kabakala ke rata Mmino and a kikitse like artist and e go opela ke feditse performer. I hope people they liked it. Then or tlhakere ke o shoota dinepe da it's ke spane for nna. Then if I don't go there, someone can perceive me as if like makura wa ipona.
That is with music now.
Okay.
That's why then they can't relate to your whatever you're giving them.
So, but then are you agreeing or for them or what the music go? Say you about favor as a person.
I'm if you the numbers. What else do you want?
But the product, not you as a brand, because now that's like I'm sorry. How many times have you seen Ronnie mingling with people?
Exactly.
How many times have you seen AJS or But then what I'm talking about their music. Are we saying in order for Zen kids to like your music, you have to associate yourself with them? Because
now say yes.
That's what, but why, guys? And I'm not saying artists should not associate themselves. They must not mingle with the fans. But that should not be a prerequisite for your music to be good.
Yeah, no. That one we cannot say it's a prerequisite value for music.
It looks like Mazoin Kid is a prerequisite.
So
for them.
It's Zion Kids and what?
If you're not part of us, music, then it's not good. They wouldn't listen to it if maybe we're or say part of their clique. Goes to say what we were saying about country as well.
So this is how the life is now, Matt. If we have a podcast like this and we don't interact with the followers, what do you think is going to happen?
Okay.
Do you think they're going to relate to us? No, but yes, personally we can't we can't go and interact because now we are shy more right? But on social media,
I have to disagree with you.
No, but
okay.
Interact. But the thing is,
Wait.
there's a difference between
Interaction and the product itself.
Okay, also, interaction, I get.
Yeah.
Interaction, go social media, you can interact and all this. But abanyaki fella go batwa. Abanyaki interact so batwa. Batwa abanyaki fella social media. That is why. No.
akukushise mo.
Madam, batwa abanyaki interact social media fella.
Banyaka
Personally, they are never gonna. They are never gonna. Last time they were not gonna do with you. But they are not gonna be
vibe with you.
They're not gonna vibe with you if about trail.
But you can't know a lot of people personally.
Mara, it's like, no. But the thing is, this Zion Kid is like it's a group. There is
how big is this Zion Kid?
Really?
How big is it? Because really,
this thing is
the hapu ko pitori.
I'm telling you, even if you can check where that comment guy. That is where Zion Kid starts.
Oh, that
Zion
comment.
Kid itomamu. Oga check out itumile guy comment dila. Zion Kid itomamu then it spreads. So I feel like in order for you to be liked, you have to be liked by certain people certain people influence certain people until
Oh,
it gets
okay,
to the
okay,
Zion
see.
Kids presidents.
I see what you're saying.
So
So you're saying Kodi Zion Kid, only lady gatekeepers, and
True.
the rest they will follow.
So gona le spokesperson
go na
who
le batho ba e leng goreng
bo
Zion
moshe
Kids-
ba tshwere direction.
What about you? How many? You know, there are people who are looking. I think they promote music.
Which
And
is
people-
a good thing,
Yes, but then they are selective.
but
On
it's
who
still
they
a good thing.
No. But then is selection based on on quality, or is it based on the friendships?
Okay, now whatever is quality for you, it won't be quality for me. So,
I hear you.
I think
hear
that
you,
one
which,
matter.
which is a very
Yeah.
valid point. But my observation is that these people are promoting people they know.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe it is
with
business
me,
as well.
with me,
Yeah.
I'll stick to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They promote whoever they are relatable to, and they interact with them.
Wow,
That's
right.
it. Yeah, exactly.
And
Loen, I think you would always promote whoever who's next to you, Vel. And
now I promote good music. Now if
yeah,
I played.
which is fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, regardless of or gamang, I played, and if I am able to play it maybe on a video, I played. Is that I used to say now I can't because it's about I'm being biased.
Nkare batho ne ba o tseba mola o sa tsamaya ka this guy was always online.
Yeah.
New album.
Yes.
So I wish we
would.
did that in our
No,
channel.
but the thing is now if I do that same
You'll be selective.
it's about okay. Baba give a promote, I give a promote, ne? Because now I still am honest or which one I like, which one I don't
So,
like.
And it's your opinion.
If you are saying that
Rightfully
or
so.
Baba Ngwa promote or not, what if ladies are in a kid? Whatever you see there is because. But this
It's
Lord,
what
no,
they
I
like.
post this.
The
and
thing
I
is,
don't
the thing
post
with
this.
Zion Kids, they go in groups. So there's no they don't. It's not an individual like we are saying. His taste may not be yours.
Yeah.
With Zion Kids, to your point, it's a group.
It's
It's a collective thing.
yes. What is about promote to come?
And gape-
here I come rain. Yes, spread.
Mara o itse gape o bone it's working. You find with Zion Kids, most of them ke ba ko di university structures. So
Oh, yeah.
gape it can also arise from that. It's simple to manipulate people more structuring. If they have a ceremony, graduation ceremony, and then babitsa tumelo mabelane, he's definitely gonna win the hearts of TUT and stuff. And then he's gonna be promoted. O tlo ba tlogela mo le ba hafa blind ke di acapella tsa gagwe. And then a tswe a ye to another place. And then so you win people's hearts collectively than one.
But then we are from a COVID time, ne? The structure ga re sa tsena no. Right?
So,
Ga re sa tsena,
so
no.
o bolela jwang, o nyaka hore re bile le artist change since 2019.
Oh, that is a
Tsentsho.
given. Okay, number one, I can give you full value or battle after COVID. Chaba album re win jiga 14 Feb, ne?
Okay.
COVID ya thoma ka March. So he is basically is after
In the
COVID.
Yeah.
Tumelo mabelane.
yeah, le
Yeah,
ne
now
e
it's
resurfaced.
boomer around COVID. TTH around COVID. Give my baba msano. Let me check it list this day. But then most artists and TikTok they were like
Inal effect.
after COVID. But some people promote go TikTok. So but then are we guys saying what even though maybe the gatekeeper when you don't want to go with gatekeeper. But then Zion Kids are the way for your music to be popular now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So kids
Zion
are
Kids are hands-on
gatekeeper.
technology, and they are not.
I'll
I don't think you know Enrique, let me also be controversial.
Sure.
I think gatekeepers are. Remember, we don't have a lot of producers more industry. You must keep minding that. Why not a lot? If there's a lot, we have to choose the ones that produce quality more than a lot.
Yes.
So I'm saying that we don't have a lot. So that bikinyana eo that we can name maybe the producer that we know. Those people, they have relationships with the big artists.
Which is understandable because they work with them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So let's make an example. You find an upcoming artist hire to the big studio, and then half it like a big studio, maybe you find the poor person is confused. Hana baking, Hana ing, doesn't have any idea what he's gonna do. And then the producer says, okay, so.
Yes.
Of that album. And then you find those people, when they come into the album, they take it over. The album remains to be yours, but other people have taken over from it.
Mara wa bona re bushitsa morao ko motho o nyaka o no ya studio nga sa be prepared. O ya studio o sna le baking o sna next. O di studio.
Go a cappella.
Then get problem.
So but then point go what do you want to say?
My point is I don't want I'll just say briefly from my experience. I've seen gatekeepers being artists. And to me, I'd say rightfully so, because if of which it is easy to get to enter, the barrier to entry in more industry is very easy, which is also another reason to make it pop. It makes it pop because the entry is just easy. Anyone can enter. So when we have gatekeepers who were now a studio, and then they are there, even though they are not gatekeeping literally, but their presence in those studios makes you uncomfortable, of which eventually they take over from your project by you asking help from them, and then
take over
being part of the molo. Waiti wabana ke nna chorus ne anka bitsa mo leseng no yana kara atlo nthusa itlo re chorus album what western melkwaya chorus. But when I dutse mo lo utlwa mamlambo, he has taken over my album, even though it's my face.
Is it his fault though?
No,
it's not his fault. I agree it is because people like his voice. Maybe refer example album give him
Okay.
Give him someone, it was his album but it was taken over.
Okay. Are boele morago. Re ke re sa re album ya mang wa gopola gospel classic ya ke ya buka. The one ya given le is it After Matome?
Yeah.
I just don't know the
number.
After you. The one that after you. There's Given and there's Apane. It's led by Given and Apane.
Yes.
Initially, in every song that has Mamlambo or Roni, there are people who are powerful and not intentionally, but because of their power, they take over. It's either a song or an album. So even now, I keep talking but even now, I think personally, I have a problem with people who go to studios and then they want to validate their albums by using Boroni Libo Mamlam, because those people, they take over. Not to say consciously they go in there and say, I'm going to take over. That's how powerful they are.
Is it not also because I think even though I feel like the gatekeeper? Is it not because, yes, is it not because no one know to be relevant? So because the parable like this genre to be relevant my piano. If you got wabale daliwonga wabale mapurisa our feature. Even though obviously they are obvious because they are bigger than you, most people will listen because they are there. Is it not a way? Okay, maybe I said you gatekeeping me. Is it not a way to get into the industry through them to be recognized? Because now if Ketoma an album with Mulise, and then the next album Kebagilunushi, Bao Buchor Kimang, answer about Kola Halali Mulise Mola Lili, because Kenny came through Ngwasan. Again. So what I'm saying, Gore, Majerman into Roni came through the legends. Was the low Hopani? I don't know if you guys know.
I know him.
Yes,
I know.
You guys say, but through them. So it's easy now to relate to them because that's what we were saying, Karu. If what you like the music video, it was gonna be easy for people to know him because they know him from. So don't you think it's the best way to get into the industry? So, or if I go through now, Matume, utumika ngosana kere. Probably it took time. Just Do you know what I'm saying? Don't you think it is the right way? Yeah, into the industry. So,
but Nakibona is like people shooting themselves in the foot because something. When you get into a studio with someone bigger than you in this genre, if also strong, Mamlamo is not gonna say if you are weak, he's gonna take over. That's my point. He's gonna take over. And then to an extent, we recognize him than you. And then next time we still don't recognize him.
What is the purpose of the first album in your opinion? In any industry
is to introduce yourself.
That is the thing. So do you really think it's better to introduce yourself with someone? Because
I think so.
I remember as I said before.
I don't think so, Matt.
You don't think
a good example to introduce yourself with someone who's big than you. I don't think so because it worked for Bargamang Ndumiso.
Yes.
So for Ndumiso it worked. But for someone else it might not work.
Who did it, maybe you can give an example. Who did it not work for? If you can think of anyone. Because I feel like most people who are coming through big artists, even though maybe if it didn't work, they are just not talented. Because it doesn't
exactly.
If Otomale Mulising now then you are good. Because Mulising, if you are paying, is coming. It's not because he's gonna check are you good enough for me to feature you. So maybe if you start with him, then the second album maybe you're just not good. But for someone like for example, who can I think of now? Maybe let's say someone like Bukini so but was and all German. Okay. But if you think about he is not a good leader himself. Maybe he was not gonna.
We wouldn't be talking about him now.
Because that's why I guess I'm telling you, but I was not going to agree with him because now you want an album, le Simon. Simon is coming there to be himself.
Yes.
Already we established it. And for you to say Simon has took over from this and
he was just being himself.
No, he was just being himself.
And it is his. I don't want to say aura because aura is physical.
No.
It was just his presence.
His energy.
It's just his presence, and he's like that even when he is alone. You cannot say now because
So what are you saying? Are you saying according to you, what's the best way to introduce yourself?
The best way, okay. What I'm saying, that
have talent.
That's what I'm saying. That's all
of it. But then, if you've got talent, that is why most artists, in every genre, you hardly find the first album artist or the first solo. I don't know. They introduce him or her with someone else. Ne? Then because they know because that someone else is there.
I
think maybe there's a problem. Maybe I think maybe the problem is this.
Yeah.
Take over. When I say take over, I say maybe it comes from choosing. The music that I want, maybe I choose someone who's not compatible with my style.
Yeah.
Okay, that one can be.
And then
it makes sense.
And then you find people like Bo Mamlambo. Ronnie, I saw Ronnie. Ronnie can sing anything. Bro.
Anywhere.
Anything.
Anywhere.
So people shoot themselves in the foot by choosing people who are gonna intimidate them, talent-wise and like a power. Ne? And now when I say take over, how many songs have you listened? Ne? Ke album yaka. Ne? But you hear the person I featured more than me. And my purpose was for you to hear me because I'm introducing myself. But instead, you hear someone else. When you put on my song, we go to track number 9.
I
Because
wish
it
you
has
would
mangwa.
example wa tseba.
No, I think that
I
one.
wish I can buy
That one is
example.
dangerous.
It's a
dangerous.
marketing thing, right?
Yes.
I'm still new, Joe.
Mm.
And I know the risk, or like I might not be at first go welcomed, right? So, but if I put your name there,
Yeah.
at least people would want to. If now I just put Mapori wherever I want to,
Yeah.
then everyone will want to
You
listen.
know,
and what doesn't
it even
please.
goes
Yeah.
to the extent they check out McG. McG has got albums that he didn't even put a finger on,
Just put his
but they
name.
just put his name there.
And he's open about it.
Yes, and it goes.
Yeah.
You know why? Because these people want to introduce themselves. Even Patova and Jimen, I feel like now I feel like what you're asking me, do I feel like is the best way? I feel like it works. It can work if you are talented. Because if you are talented, you wouldn't be intimidated as you are saying. If now only talented, you will be intimidated by Ronnie being on your song or Mbargma Mulisen being on your song. Because you know what, if he goes here, I can go here. If he goes after, no, not to worry, you can. But what I'm saying, worry, I guess we more wabamu.
You will try to level with him.
No, what you're saying it makes sense, but reality is not like that, because reality, number one, you find someone who has got money, but talent is not there.
That's okay.
So
If you are talented,
already moliseng a ile mo a opela, then when our dream available. O shetse o bona di sales. Wa bona? Then it's a problem.
yes. So I want us to also talk, but okay, maybe.
Okay, let's agree to disagree with this one.
Yeah, but
Sure.
gatekeepers. Okay, now.
Okay, gatekeepers. I'm saying the kids are saying gatekeepers.
Now I say they are in a sense, okay, to be relevant in the industry. You have to be relatable, as you are saying, to them. You also have for le bona ba khone go WhatsApp anytime after the show.
You're being sarcastic.
No,
That's
what
That's too much.
No, that is what is happening. But
It go to extend out like you exchange numbers,
Eh.
you talk every day.
yes, if basa khone go reach
You know
my
the danger
God.
in that.
then they can do while the sasa grants danger.
No, where's the danger in that?
You know.
If I'm an artist, then
I get a about too close.
yeah, where's the danger in that?
Follow somewhere.
No ways.
Oh, bon.
Why
Someone-
would
there is-
Then the danger in that, it's me then.
but then okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
As a man, yes, as a man. But then what we are saying, it shouldn't be, or we have to be that close for you for me to be relevant. Listen to my music. Watch our podcast. Don't want to know us.
No, right, but
Don't
it
want
shouldn't
to
be-
know us personally, or then reverse Kimisaga for you to say podcast dig you on.
but it should not be as if like if we are skim sarau, it won't work.
Now, my point is
Okay,
we are
I hear you,
limiting
but you
ourselves.
say there is a danger in that.
Yeah, no,
But
and the danger-
that's where I pose a question to
bon,
say.
Danger, yeah,
okay,
Danger.
Reke Yarabi. You know when we know each other in the musical fraternity, only on that.
Yeah.
The minute it gets personal, it affects the music.
Yeah.
That's why
Okay.
it's not only about the dating and the what.
Yes.
It's not only that, but it's the minute makura wambora, and then it's the very same people that is gonna be. Remember, we're talking about having a collective. The minute makura ambora, this collective have to know or makura on attitude or makura on karabile yana or makura we ing. When we have and another thing, it means we are agreeing hore. Our followership has to be limited. Can you manage 1 million people? If you have to dream of having 1 million people, then we wouldn't think of having interpersonal relationships.
You know, I met someone who said, problem about the artist. There are certain people that they lure them to be close to. These people lure this artist to be close to them. I get it. And this artist, they get to a point where they get too personal. But around these people. Ne? Now, when the relationship goes sour now, these people that they've been open to, And these people are influential because the reason that they wanted to be those rappers because they realized that they are influential. They are gatekeepers. Again, now that because Rabasale Sharp, what does this gatekeeper do? Talks about this guy, talk badly about this guy. It spreads again down to those.
I think I'm starting to agree with you.
That it goes up to those residents. Mamang.
Some play like a man.
Ibile yanale mamang.
You blue tick someone several times. Asareka take it show ya. Because
why can't artists just be artists? They can interact with you when they need to. But they shouldn't.
But there are platforms.
They don't have to be your friends.
There are platforms. Why does I communicate on the page?
And let it be about music. Artists don't have to be the friends. And we're gonna get this what friends want. They want to be friends with this artist. Can I just be an artist and our relationship even professional about fans and artists? It doesn't have to be personal. You don't have to. You don't have to be on my WhatsApp and see my status every day.
I think WhatsApp is personal.
I think
it's personal.
It's a fella between artists, fans, for you to be relevant, you have to be friends.
Do you know how many people comment on your posts regularly? And then those people think you know them. And then and then Aronale attitude because he assumes for you.
I cannot open your profile. I am replying based on what you are saying. You openly because so you get what I'm saying? You cannot now everyone we're personal with them. I don't have to be we don't have to be friends for you to understand to enjoy my music. Just if there's something that you need to address regarding music, let's talk about it.
So, but if you need to address something regarding my music, is it limited to Facebook page only, or it can go to extend the WhatsApp?
It depends on where's your line. Where do you draw the line?
Yes.
Okay.
I got artist.
Sharp. So
artist is an offer WhatsApp number. Are communicating
So now we are discussing something which is not this because now we are discussing the behavior jabat or like how do they feel when we do something. And now, if now, artist, then I gel with anyone, then hey, sharp, numbers. But I make sure I have got my boundaries. We don't talk anything about or like hey, so Robich Gokai or Robala Nagomang and all that. We talk music, and I professionalize it. In a what sense? I've got a group for defense. I know a lot of artists, they've got that. And it works for them in terms of it's CD, promoted the show. Then I've got that. No one, maybe put some restriction there. No one should be able to send text. But I only communicate. Exactly. Then now, then keep problem. I have to deal with it as an artist to see
It's the interpretation.
When I reply professional or wanna text was a reply.
Then problem was artistic.
And again, it's also a matter of can you manage it? That's why I get the number. Can you respond to 40?
I don't think so.
I'll light the Wi-Fi. Ting 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 ting. Libina ling na you. Even let's not talk about the dodgy ones. Even the normal conversation, you can't keep up. You can't.
Yeah, so
some of the dodgy one you have to deal with it.
If you guys think about defense gatekeeper, and if you feel the Zion kids are controlling the narrative, because I feel that they are controlling the narrative of how this music is going. Hi, sorry to disturb your viewing. A quick fact: did you know that 71.8% of people who are watching our content every day, have not subscribed to our channel? That means for about 100 people who are watching, 72 of them roughly have not subscribed to our channel. If you have not subscribed to our channel and you enjoy our content, if you are this far in this episode and you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel It helps us grow. It helps us attract more guests, which we know that you will love to have on the podcast as well. Sorry to disturb your viewing. Thank you. The same person that I was talking about, or I was talking about someone, or people will now know people, and then now as the relationship goes sour, you have issue. Also, tell me, there are, we find out there are shows. Ne? Now you are an artist. You are invited. Makura is on the lineup. Now you come with 17 people. You're like, these people are with me.
Okay, wait. So repeat your question. You're saying I'm an artist. Yeah.
Artist. I get it. We are on the lineup. I've got an event. You are on the lineup. Now o tlile batho ba 17 ke boragadi yago ke bo manao ke ditšhomo tša gago ba tle kole tša bona o tsere ke a kwa show ba bitla bua instead of gore ba reke di-ticket ba tsene those 17 people or ba tlile le nna o ba botsa o ke manager o ke njane ke o kana fa thetla ka mga bona gore ba kgone go tsena. And I think Diggs also mentioned go morago gore go tsele gore ka bua ke di-artist o tle artist ka mo holo. So I felt like maybe artists, they need to, how do you think we can maybe the event organizers can handle that? Do you think or before they invite you they should give you a limited number or
no
only this number should come with or what? Because otherwise we don't would leave event would lead artists develop about to sorry to perform get fans but then mahala come
but Mara we're talking unless maybe nugget no rata professionalism because if rebolelaga something like this ke a bitsa now ke a invite and the only thing nalo na rebolelang ka yona or okay kening okay umpatela bokae then that's it then let it be like that because ke the only communication between nalo but now if you don't communicate or okay look when as a event organizer you know your stage. You've got a limited stage and you don't say anything. And the person that you are calling, you are inviting, you must know him. Oh, okay, Kenny, okay, utale for ya the dancers. Okay, Kenny. So, stage sarnasi song. Oh, pela. This is your event. You need to manage it before kanyaka osola our artist or batla lebo ragadi lebo what. But no, okay. This is how big our stage is and se ka robega or not re tsebe gore Tumelo baskafova please wangwisha so re gona o tseba okay Tumelo o tla le batho ba ka Tumela re okay ke tla le 2 dancers okay wa tseba okay e sharp okay Tumelo nka ra o nyake re 2 nyake ga 1 le tla gona stages ka se gona o le tshwara then le gona o agree wa bona so o no nyaka communication unless when as an artist o nyaka no flopisha o na know like kapa o ne le difference tsa gago ba re le a bana tšhelete wa kwisha ra le tsamaya le nna kry then o direla nna as an event manager or like mfetho mpoditse gore tla le thuya batho and now o tlisha soccer team now.
So you're saying you should communicate first
exactly
as an event organizer to say
exactly
should I ask how many people you are coming with or should I give you a limit?
No, you don't have to give me a limit because o ka kra lore nna e ke tla go staging ke ne le sopran J3 to what ke better live let's say for example ka
Chava
no ka busira there right busi what opela le mang right so then if you see what's about batho ba 9 and o nyaka ga di mic ebile re boletse ka yona the time re ne le malulek something like that wa bona re feletsa at least shower like we've paid you a lot of
ela it different here ne what's
no but
I hear what you're saying man
exactly ke ra hore wa avoid something ya tshwana le ela
maybe in time because now I'm thinking if in time if kids about a possibility ke tla ba 10 one enga ke tla le 10 le nga tla ba 5 ke ra ba ga se batla mara ke tsere enga 10
let's say example we invite Pretoria Park how are you going to count them
actually begula le Chava mentioned something other day where there was an event where Pretoria Park was coming. He said what they said they will pay for tickets but at a discounted price.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Because you understand the worry. We are coming with so many people
Ciao,
here.
whenever you
hall. So, but we will pay at a discounted price. Even though it's not a full price, but then they are paying something. We don't know what about 20 and those people are not even going to take part.
But
More
still,
performance in your
let it not be a normal. I can invite a 20 hour to then the price, please.
I think-
but
yes,
no perform. It no render us something, and
Yes.
I don't have to pay.
No, but
You have to pay me.
it has to go with Ubuntu. I get it.
Ubuntu kokai.
No, but
This is business. Oh.
Yeah, no, but then you are checking what wanaganela mutopela rather live 2025 and rather holo ila. Gerga se but did were sitting reaching almost half of the tree. It depends about bona ba feel what should happen.
Maybe.
I think first things first. The event organizers and artists, they hardly negotiate terms and conditions. Number one, terms and conditions, like thorough terms and
When it
conditions.
comes to recording and even events.
Yeah, for example, house the piano artists, when you book them, you discuss terms and conditions. Or do I pay transport? Riders, it means
yes.
drinking this, I'm drinking this. Do I stay after the show or get the riders? If you can look at a lot of the DJs, they have a lot of alcohol in their homes. Why?
But
But DJ yakwa and then hadulu what it's all because uli as part of the package. Yeah, we go.
Yes, so then
Yeah. So another thing, why get started the terms and conditions? Another thing, do you come to stay? Do you perform and leave? So if you come and stay, it means we now talk about the tickets. For example, there's a difference between single artists, little group.
Sure.
Single artists is 4 artists, 4 people, maybe plus. Example like a Kane.
Sure.
And then there's Kane.
Yes.
It's easy to accommodate those people, but hardly they hardly stay. If it's a performer, they leave.
And which is who was complaining about it again?
And which is a good thing,
It
Joe.
is.
How is it a good thing?
Matter.
For now, it's a limit. We
No,
are
it
limiting
depends
our
because
artists.
remember whoever I just forgot who was talking about it was saying now I think it was pros. Was saying now but Kudas is coming to perform. Goes back to what you were saying. Maybe they want to take pictures with him. And they cannot go with because they think you are still around. I get it. After the show, that is when they think they're gonna take pictures with you. So now wa performer, ogaru star, a performer, wa feature what's my. Wa wana ogari now ogara mtu wabuzuri. And bwana like you guys were saying, bwana we interact.
You sound more like a Zion kid. What's an another mucho low performer somewhere else?
No. But what I'm saying, what they were complaining about, Prosper was complaining about, that's what normally happen. Ogar now you are not, you are just there to give service in a year 20 minutes. What's my and most people the reason they came there was for you,
Sure.
not only to see you perform, but not to get your phone numbers, but to take pictures with you. And then now that person who show fella which is the main artist developer. I remember Malcolm but I perform by no she main artist developer because Kamagaba but perform by that's why he even said it was fine during those things. The artist did you more fast. Well, when I do Zen Africa immediately.
Sure.
But do Jimu, yes, then I want to get Zama Yamula. Ujimola wa patriwa for that. But it goes back to what you are saying. They are not talking about that. Abadi discussed. Okay, should I go after the show? Should I not the show? For something
Remember, the longer you stay, the more you pay because it means we have to the artist. We have to like put them there to say Kenny is busy. Kenny for 30 minutes. Kenny have his own performer. Also we have to you can't satisfy everyone. So you can't take pictures with the whole people. 5-10 people gone.
wa gopola show ya go es ke ka bola ka yela maybe ke la ka yengwe mara most shows go tshelo le artists reditla they don't have anywhere to arrive to
Oh yeah, no.
Sick in the car.
Emelana mo dutseng gona. Then no.
wa nga senda ba tla go bitsa koloing go ba o tla o le ona mo ke le
But it's
defense
something that we've also touched on. Ke community hall. Community hall. O ka etsa this thing go state theater.
no le mo re ba dula gona
O namela da o tla ba wa mfethu. O tswela from backstage.
o tswela o ka vele community hall tshintse go le o dutse mo segala magala a thoma go shona mo ba re kwena ka morago na mbili wa fetsa wa tsama maybe vele ke another thing because now mhlemo o tshaba batho o le sha o sona rena o ka se dule o ka se dule o go tsheka ra go mo ka dulang gona mhlomongwe wa khona go ba show gona o se dule le ona mo le batho wa ba tshabela o palla go ba comfortable because everyone or sure wa bona maybe le ana ke is another thing do dira batho ba palle go dula maybe o fela jero wa tsama ka re the big events like we say ya bu busela is different kwa go the backstage agere go the backstage mo le gore ba ya gona go dula gona the VIP section ya gore mo ba gona go dula gona wa gona go dula after the show but then after perform ma go o dula ga
So mfethu maybe it's because what we're not rata ke fa the title ra re ke na event manager or organizer, right? But that thing, you don't do all those things. You don't do all this sanity check or okay, everything in order or what. So now, if you can this thing, go community hall. First thing, o tshwantse o tsore accommodate batho ba bakae and
what kind of a setup?
Sure. We expect batho ba bakae, right? So o re gona o tsba or like ke tlo gona accommodate le the artist or not. If I gona o re ke accommodate le the artist, era the artist ke tlo ba ke boletse le bona re ba fethu. You arrive at this time, you perform. I ka mo industry tse dingwe di beng ka gona. Maporesa ka se tle kwa ka one I met you perform ka 8 bana.
Hospitality, that's the thing. Now I guess I don't ka divert nane. We also have a problem of not back to 20 re bua pele ya gore Roni not being given what is supposed to be given, flowers or whatever. We don't treat them gore agitsi mara the other day. We don't treat we don't put our artists there.
Sure.
Why
we have this thing ya gore
ke yona ntwe ya gore ba phela too much.
Yeah.
Ke yona.
Yeah.
Someone said someone once said soon gospel karna the celebrity every day but that is the thing. And then now and but then now how do you respect the person that much? I will give an example like we knew always.
Sure.
Would you just not that I'm motho le batho but go se mkerele gore uno papara le batho. That is why even when you see her, you appreciate it.
Sure.
Even when you see her, you appreciate it because so
imagine we have a full stage in a community hall, afetsa ilo dula in the crowd. That's why Rona in this genre we have to respect status.
Or every time. Why Basari we knew what them? Because we knows status.
Kopela ishagole, right? Ishagole from because it sounds more like or arbaji serious.
Serious.
And okra lor len now len artist. Akiki serious ka bakalang. Now re boletse ka hore moholo Rone o kopane jwan le Mujeramane, right? It's so informal or mfanaka tla re opele ko kae kae wangwisha that thing alone e bontsha eng a re ke serious because already matter bo if
this is very serious.
askis ke utlwala ne
Wile pijana.
Okay, so already ka futumala. Ay, okay. Yes.
Yes.
Ke utlwa fela ka gore let me take
no,
it far.
yeah. No, what's a ke lebeletseng ne mat. Ke nyaka relate le o ka checka di players tša bolo. Bontši ba tsona or like no ke tlhakane le Kaizer then ba ke ba magwinya nya ka o bolela le nna gore ke tle go tla le then I end up playing for the Pirates. Wa bona. So motho la go no bona this person a tlo ntja serious. Le no if ke tlhakane le wena mo tseleng se ke beta podcast zogala then ra re le shapo wa tla go nya ka go gola o ka no se motse serious wa advantage because of that.
Wa ba feta gare lena re ke shele re fatletse o tla re dia
so askis but ntse ke nyaka go bontshane ke nyaka go bontsha gore like khale mmino wa rena o boletse ka mainstream e bolo ko mainstream right and but problem gore le batho ba o tshwere e ba no bona nkare ke a re ro ngwa thaboroto somewhere
o ka re ke
and it was not supposed to be like that bo tshwantse by o tshwana le the very same way mohola tlhalositse gore like o le seng o motswere ka ona o kule it was very professional and moholo na ene le vision for ena mthakola gore okay go bona o dira so and everything in the sharp wa so problem mudu wa bothata wo da
professionalism ayo
exactly and from Lynn as an artist wa kra ke sa ke serious and it's going to be very hard for when I'm just serious.
So it's going to be difficult for China serious because
and now
and
now what's going to happen if like nagage just serious Simon AGS
you see we take our music serious
exactly
bareng AGS
no aba shootela
baya ipona kintu ke bola kere banya gangi
WhatsApp group
banya ka go ba mo go tsekere banya ka go ba mo le wena gore ba gone go tlaela batho ba ska go serious the same people gola o re banya support o bona batho ba butse gore ke ntwe ba re ke mang bupingi gala ba bolela gore e ke tla o tlomphang ke tla go fanga ke tla gore o tlo patela o reke ticket ke gone o do something eno gore o ntse ba go tla sentse ke fetse ke patele wena for go tla so I bona
wait or like if I'm an artist where now umpitcha go ntho
even no ke go invent gore ke ne le event ka di 10
yeah
khopela le tle le support le event ba re ke tla
no mara wa bona gore ke communication e re bolela ka
no ke a go tseba ke nna so ke ne le event ke a go tseba
as an ordinary person
a se tokfela
as an ordinary
ke a le tseba not ordinary people ke a le tseba ke re na the podcast go teng ke re ka pe ke na le event snenne e ka ba sharp re le gatla nemle wena gore eng gatla o tlo re tshwara sharp go tshwara sharp
no e sharp
why
no e sharp re communicate or yes or no ke tseba gore ke atla or not
mara why o nyaka go tshwara sharp mara kaeng
mata re no communicate or ke skare ke tle mo
conditions
wa kra lo re ke expect le something
go kiatlar
ka eta ke re ba fethu mthakola a sharp ya spreader
o ke me question ya go mara ke go botsa o no tla for SFA
no mfethu it's just for anyone mata khopela o tle partying ya ka mata ke zwa ka le partying ya tele no listen
party different
listen ke tle partying sure ke amang okay ke ngwana ka so okay is fela mo ke o tla ke sa tshwara present papa
but this
and we're not expecting a present papa
I agree with you when you say one hour communication when you say communication o ka nna ke re mata etla show nya ka tikete ke 40 rand
invitation
tla show nya ka tikete ke 40 rand
wa go re sharp o re etla and ticket ke 40
ntse ba bolela gore ba fetsa sowe ba re na bile e ke tla ka re ke 40 jole e ke tla o tlomphang
motho wa mo follower wa ile ira di difficult wa mo follower
I belang are ke ntwe pinki gala e bolare the same people wele gore they should be the ones who ba ska fa morwalo ba nyaka go fa morwalo balo or e ke tlile o tlompha eng o nyaka eng
there's a video when you have time there's a video mo TikTok ong ya ka ne go moraonyana there's a video I made attempting to break this down and without being caught in the middle in terms of crack and stuff. But we have to address this matter. Serious, whether or not. That's why I still go back to Roskaro because it's
everything
either way
it revolves around it.
Now, the nature of the church, everyone is equal. Everyone is the same. Presidente o tswa mafatsheng kae o tswa Pluto o tswa kae, you sit down and that's it. Ne? So we have this culture ya gore no one is superior to another. Ne? That's the background. I'm giving the background if someone doesn't know, okay, this genre originates from this, and then in this, where is originating from? This is the setup, this is the culture, and this is how it is. So people who are in here, they take the same mentality and they take it outside.
To business.
To want to make everyone equal and normal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Salomon.
Let's us press a play.
No, so you are saying they want or the same concept that we are using.
Remember, it's the same people, the same fans.
What's our Keep the very same mentality from Abona podcast, Abona Mmino Wa Sione. I related to church. Then whatever we're going to say, Anyaka or censor against what?
Church. Comment YouTube. Where Wopla also what group is this?
Yes.
You
see? Rekagare dutse ka gae re iketlile.
What do Arika Mukregeng mo? It's kind of a jacket re shoot.
Yo.
So the soon is whatever.
That's the reality.
Our another balaga set
because you must understand. There's someone kitaba makura go kreking ile kuras. Amakura ticket. I feel like I don't need to pay to go and see Makura where else I can stand with him.
That's
the mentality. You're doing the same.
MP3.
Where else can you wanna mahala Sunday or laboraro?
It goes back again. But we're too close to these people. It goes back to that again. Or keep your distance. Not to say or don't be friendly with people, but skela good because the more about the more about Mogolo sendele album. Nju iliagao sendele album. Because
I think
what came so good utra I wanna bujamongor au sendel. So uta bella go buta jwangor wena musendele. Utu bujamongolo sendele uta bona musutu mabani kukrike kija brotwar ko ngatelebon. Why you know you are getting the album wena utokan. So you keep your distance.
But now I think we have to agree and make it the mission of this podcast to change that mentality. You know what? We must learn to idealize people and say, yo, that's a legend. Because it limits that. Because it has this thing, legend, guy. We are the same.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
We are equal.
All equal.
Not to say we must whatever. But then let us give them the respect that they deserve. In a way, or feature. Understand who you are talking to here.
Okay, guys. Maybe I don't know. I know.
Yes.
What kind of respect are you talking about here? Or if like Kanyala give it to someone, or are ke mona ke mskrimela? Because I don't.
No.
No.
Okay. I read this for nane. I think.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Is it you?
Oh yes,
You
You look different.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
You know what? For me, I think the people who have the power to change the artists arona to be where we expect them to be. It's event organizers number one. Meaning, I've seen the guests who've been here. You hardly talk about. They try to the work, because I think that's the problem. That's the problem. So we should know, okay, if nna ke le curious ke re ko performa ko lenyalo la Makhure, and then ba mpatela 15,000, I have to say that means Kenny is getting 90,000. That's so now we have, that's why the power lies on the event organizers to idealize these people. If obata Kenny a ilo dula kwa, you must accommodate omo host and make him like a king adule kwa, and be where he deserves to be. You understand?
Yeah, Zach, I think Rebecca, Winnie, Benjamin Dube, for example, for a lack of other examples, they've got their standard rate. So it does not matter or kikai or because what artists will mostly say or I don't think they do the same. Winnie, I don't think she gives you her price. So maybe that comes from people who are lowering it. Serious.
Exactly.
You know, for example, actors and actresses. You know, your life is on the line, because if you don't get a gig, if you don't get a call, you'll die of hunger. It's a tricky situation to say, "Kenna muhulu mang ke charge 14,000. Take it or leave it." How many gigs are you gonna turn down? You end up settling for 2.5.
So is it because Benjamin Dube Bashab?
I think they get called by the right people.
But
also
something like that.
Abaji's stomach decision.
No, but something like that. Something like that. You have to build a culture around that, and by doing that, but still, price so you make it a norm, or like buffet. Yeah, no. You so I get it wrong. Understand that? If no, it's about like render. Look what they did. The Lebavicha. I get to Lebavicha. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be cancelled on this one. Lebavicha Makula, right?
That's about controversy.
My India.
Yeah, Indians.
Yeah.
They came here. They were selling whatever they were selling, and they gave us the mentality of like bachipi. But now, Ogarwa check out the price. Chabona diwa. How's an to achipile no? Right? So Lerena, it's about okay, all an artist so get 10,000. I stick to that. Loena stick to that. Stick to that. Come you are serious. But it's about whenever they organize something, budget for this much. But now they're gonna
people? What if we blame the wrong people? Sorry to cut you in. What if we blame the wrong people? What if instead of saying the artist is very serious, what if event organizers only say it's serious, doing a big event with no budget, with no proper budget,
Sure.
and then we have to have a hierarchy of artists to say, when we say a big artist, mang o kenako category big artist, and then where's an event that won't even sell, and then you expect to call a big artist, of which Cheltes on Saekre is probably profit. Artist A1. So we get event organizers who are unorganized, who don't have sponsors and proper financing, and then forced to make a big event, and then you must know like album, like Mutabato album, and then 20 ribu, and then the big name. So they do that. They do a work budget, and then I a big artist so that people can come.
Sure.
But you forget what? The arrangement of the man. So Leone, it goes back to event organizers was it's selling serious.
Okay, I think I'm agreeing with you because if we're gonna or like get the artist arena and ka kra kaofela ba ke just serious, but problem get the event organizers. Sure.
So they are
No, ke ema
event
lwana.
unorganizers. They are event unorganized. Okay. So before we went on air, we started recording, we asked on our Facebook page for our followers to suggest topic that we can talk about, even though some we might not go in depth with. So but then PS ra tokolo ke soprano ya Sebeshu. So what besides being famous, actually maybe he should be the one who's answering this question. He says, besides being famous, what do backing vocalists benefit from the services they render? He should actually be the one who is answering this question. Do you know Stanley? You know Stanley?
Yeah, I know him.
Yes. He should be the one who's answering this question. He should be telling us how he's benefiting.
But isn't it interesting that he's asking?
Yes, that's okay. Maybe he should then tell us what is benefiting. But then Diggs, Diggs.
Okay, I think retouchije.
Yes, because Diggs ke big voice now.
And the very same question re to this to say, Dix, you are one of the backing vocalists, right? But he mentioned, or no, I've got my guys, and I can just go and help. But if unele someone anyaka umpita mpatala, so be it. So, but I think that one for Nari answer, no, it's tricky, but I've never been.
And I think if you can refer to Diggs episode, Diggs, I think he went in depth with it.
Okay, auri ki curious fela o batla ke respond and say ki curious ya mata.
Yeah, right.
Okay, this is what I think. It goes back to contractual agreements.
Yes.
So in this industry, I think what happened with the Braddock episode, it recently so that it can bring the contract language within this industry, because we have too many informal and verbal agreements only. And again, there's people who are making money. There's Roni. There are artists that we don't know.
Making money is how? As backing vocalist?
Like which young. Ke tsa moholo ke ira album o ka weekend ke ira album ke tlabe ke le ko bonging kosi or tlabe ke le ko mang ke nna ke batla bokana ke go sendela 4,000 wa backup, but then I'm gone. That's how they do it. We just don't know how much. And then there's the especially with the soprano, they get more employment
and Bev as well.
Bev, and there's ke mang gape Opa o wa soprano the onanyala last thing
wa apan
I've seen him several times doing the same thing. So there's artists, especially coming artists. A lot of them, they have an idea or concept album, and they need professional backing. So sometimes it's provided by the studio. For example, if we are go Braddock, they ask you, do you have your backing, or should we supply you with one?
They charge.
And then yes, it can be free. Hey, it can be free. So it depends on the agreement, and happy there's a few of them. Apart from Molukeni had consistent people.
Yes. That is why the music is
consistent people. Ngosana has always been consistent. I don't know if
for the appearance.
Yes.
So I don't know if it answers the question.
Yes,
but it depends on the
professionalism. Professionalism.
But most of them I've seen
like this was saying. They come, they render, they go.
But Dixie, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Dixie. That's something else. Dixie, it's something because remember, there's Pretoria Park, there's Mega Mix, there's Gospel Classics. So there's a lot of projects of the same people.
But then as much as the same people, agree the leader, I believe if it makes money, they're gonna pay him. Then what is the concept about
So mata no bolela ka botho.
the beefies? Can some these things they are out of the goodness of your heart.
Sure.
But then there's someone who start feeling like, man, why tla patelo nna ke sa patile. And okay, question one yana fela mara wa patelo.
Okay, let me factual about this.
Whole album.
Let me factual about this. There's a cappella and instrument. I think instrument pays because it only requires maybe
Pace in terms of it makes revenue.
Yeah, show like two backings because
Is it?
Yeah, we show young. I'm saying to backing vocalists in a sense that I get an album. I can only call 2 people or 3 people. So
Okay.
it's easy to pay them. But how it's a cappella, you need a hell of a group of people.
yeah.
But it's sounding like this either way.
So
Nah,
my
I think
point,
I
my
understand what
point,
he's
my
saying.
Differentiate.
and then
You know, it says it's actually saying it's easy to pay.
Hey.
Ka
Hey.
band.
It's easy to say
But
thank
do
you
they
guys.
pay?
At
And
least.
another
They
reason,
pay.
you can mention
Yeah.
Dixie is different. I'm saying the lead as
Friendships.
Dog, it's easy to pick up because it's easy.
Friendships.
Pretoria Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the friendship has blended. It makes it easy for Dog to say,
It still work.
yeah,
It's, but it's still merek whether
But does,
you know me or not. Merek
does,
ke
he,
merek.
does he take it serious to say I'm a backing vocalist?
Professionalism.
And
wow, I was just being
whoever
proud.
who's gonna come to me, this is how much I charge, and this is how we can communicate. Now we can go to say, okay, now go charge 100,000 or whatever. Okay. Then if not, then let me hold to and so then backing vocalist.
so actually to answer to answer PS, as far as we know, nothing.
benefit.
Nothing. Besides
You know what I was thinking the other day?
Being known. There's no other benefit unless he has a different benefit that he knows because he has been baking.
You know what I was thinking, but I don't know if it's relevant to touch on this. The other day I was listening to the album with Molo Kane, and I listened to the backing, and I was listening to Lucky, the soprano.
But it was not like everywhere. And the things we were thinking is like everywhere.
Yeah,
But it was not like everywhere.
Ne?
Yes.
No.
It was not like everywhere.
Especially
Kena
from
khala
our
go
part.
more the music video. Now we were thinking or Kena.
Is it
No,
the same?
no. It was not
Dang,
like everywhere.
man.
Oka chaka oka kwalia ntoya the latest one. Yeah, Kenyan friends.
Kana,
L-
I
like-
forgot the guy's name, man. TK always mentioned.
Yeah,
No, but then yes, no. But then it makes it like everywhere. It was
Yeah.
what Ron was saying. Kenya had people, but they are
so he had alternatives.
Just that
Yes.
like he was the one that was
The
coding
face
this
of
video. Coding this
Yeah,
video
like
there.
I think with later on when Kenny was coming to Ivory. But
much more
before
like-
that, before that it was someone else. I just forgot the guy's name.
I know the face.
I think even Upper was
even yeah. All was yeah. Like man develop like
I forgot the name as well.
couple ya mangeloi and develop ya Kenny. I saw this guy go na mo covering yeah. I'll show you one day. But yeah, we wanted to say about it. Let's be cognizant about time.
The point was what the point was. The amount of work that you put in, that question is very interesting. The amount of work that you put in, let's say the bakings and that throughout. Let's say now, I think the problem here is us not, I say in the Sione gospel, us not being on the fraternity of, let's say, mainstream. This thing isn't it gonna come back to bite when there's like royalties if let's say the album is doing well, like the pianos and being on the
Definitely.
top
It
list.
won't buy it because they are nowhere on a new contract.
But emotionally it will.
Yeah, but now they will just complain. But then, what have you got to prove?
So okay, let's just answer him and move on then.
Okay.
Okay. Looking at this genre arena,
Yeah,
it does benefit them. But how? Go regular brochure chips, we sleep there, then that's it.
is it?
Fit. Let's go for le transport, then raopela, then
That is not
what's the word that you
Nto
use?
ga se- ga se
Ke benefit.
benefit. Aowa.
Wait,
Ewe.
I'm still explaining it. Wait. Ubile level 2 inside. Ubile level 2 ke thabang
Re leboga batho ba gago.
then mfethu ri go fet chelete o namele da. Right? Ka o jisha ra ja di chips bo
benefit
shuka mo
o
ka
ja,
msa.
o
Yes. I was shumisha chelete. I was
Mara
shumisha
be
everything.
ke tla tla
Then that's
ke
it.
dula mos.
That's the
Unless I
benefit
can
that you
dijo
can
gae.
get, Mona.
Unless ke se ne dijo gae.
No, that's the benefit that you can get. We answered that guy. Yes.
No, okay, but then-
Moving right along.
But it has the benefit gore ke re go bitse ka mo gae go fe dijo ke di benefit o se benefit njo
You have to do it.
ga se benefit o se di benefit lo je
Anyways.
ga se benefit go bitse ke go fe dijo gore
Ke di benefit
tsa go ja.
tsa ka mo rena.
Unless le wena ga o na dijo mo tswang. Oh motho ga ne batho ba bekang ga ba ntšhelete
He mfethu a o ko re o shumisha botho. O ka shumisha botho mo ben le chelete.
no gore until orang the one artist
The one who needs to be
Let's say
backed.
I've got
okay the one who
I
is
want-
making national chelete
I want EP.
eh
It's 25,000. I'm going to pay 4,500 for 3 songs, right? 500. Vana ga mo ga ke Pitori. A zwakala mo Jozi mata ere go sendele 100 rand. Ke a etla lo right? Then er fitla da mfana bona ne a nna na go e baya. Re opela bo shuka mo ka mo.
Yeah.
Go shetse date re feditse. Ne? Re 2 or re 3. Tenor alto, you know it's you, then 9 lead, guys, battle 10 or bass or whatever, right? Ka o jisha bo sheo ka pagana ebile not the chips ka reka chicken licken, then you are happy. Re jele o shumisitse botho ku sitse re mfana ka lena o nyaka o betha EP ya gae. Then that's it.
would you put that on a contract gore ke tlo fa dijo
Yes, I supply
as
with
benefits
food.
as benefits I will give you food
Matt, emuthatlo aramo wena,
that's
right?
benefit into-
Emuthatlo aramo wena.
it's a benefit that's not a benefit it has
Emuthatlo
to be
aramo wena.
there. Yeah
Are o charge 200, right? That 200 umuchitse gore o tlo ba le 200 o tlo nyaka dijo or not. So if
benefit.
I'm putting gore
as a benefit man
for your nights it's benefits because if ke mo fele 200 la shumisha kontong ira gore it's not benefiting him, but for now re ke mo fa dijo 200 la o itshwala itshwere so e bona ka mara.
Ola musa-
tshwara na ba fethu.
Gape,
No,
okay,
mara-
but maybe let us agree
As in benefits, right?
Eh.
Ke benefits. Ke ka spedi ya kwa. Cause ke re ke benefits. O nyaka gore re bolele ka di medical aid. No. No, ke o reketse borotho mfethu
Yeah, o jele.
le juice.
O jele o kotsi.
100%.
okay so ba patediwa ka dijo benefits ke dijo
Yeah, unless they talk, but we dilo tsa bona straight. But we sure okay, this is how much I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna charge you. Then
Okay.
that's when it will benefit him. Ka mokgwa a nyakang. But
Okay.
if not, I get a right communicator. Then I'll surprise you with these chips.
Okay.
Little rot.
smart school about Martin Ohole says gore how can Sione gospel music venture into the mainstream as a gospel music why are you laughing man so you say gore, how can it venture into mainstream nah, I thought it is there so I don't understand
What's the question?
how can Sione music gospel that we are talking about how can Sione gospel music venture into mainstream as a gospel music
Oh, Sione gospel.
yes
We're already there, right?
I thought so I think so
Not
as well.
enough.
Not
But,
enough.
okay, but we are. But we are just not. I think we are there. Abarji Siras. It's just that. Abarji Siras.
You mean?
The mainstream.
Okay, the mainstream.
Kaichi, our gospel, our Sione gospel, our. Okay, maybe because we've been always talking about Sione gospel. Our artists that do mainly the kind of gospel that we talk. We know as gospel. I agree. No, I agree. People are saying, well, it is gospel. It's gospel.
It's limiting us. It's
Yes.
limiting
So,
us.
but then, even though we know understand what gospel we are talking about, maybe it's because Rabarchi Siras we are not there because it is rare to find our artists being nominated in the mainstream. It's always categorized.
But
Traditional. What?
Yeah.
Why can't they put who's this Busiraje on traditional? What is traditional? Why is our music traditional?
But
It's
if,
not like
if
Rowena Kaya
last
Telu
year,
James.
if last year they've nominated What was the
It was
nomination for?
traditional. It was
Traditional.
Not mean. It was not mean. There is
It was
gospel.
traditional.
Yeah, there is what. The more that's what Zing fan, Zing fame and what.
So, but guys, again,
Uh.
if we're going to like say Sione, and we have Sione as an S, right? And again, we're gonna have another one
Z.
with a Z, and we say Kitlap and Tap and those what, right? Then it's gonna be a problem. Wawa.
Mar Oscar Mutavenye.
No, okay,
Okay, yeah.
Ishamo. Because we would want to like learn, okay, Rena, yarna ki Sione, right? But okanya ko yibona, it's one thing. I think it's fair enough to say traditional.
But then
Because you cannot compare,
that
you
tradition
cannot
mean or
compare
we are not
Kenny, music wa Kenny, and Busi.
Why? Gospel ka mkajona mus.
No, but as gospel one, Joe.
Arabuli kam dimu one.
No, man.
I believe I'm the one.
No, we were
I think
complicated. What do you mean?
Why is it gospel A1?
The gospel, okay, look, Nemat. Ramona, Busi. Busi, you cannot put them into barking. Category I'm not sure. But maybe gospel or
then why? Yeah, okay. Gospel. Why you on a like category?
no. Listen to the question. Listen to the question. Question is like Rena, Rebele.
Yeah.
With our choice up, come on, question is like Rena, like why is na category na ya Sione, right?
Why
Are you saying in a sense that should? Because I want to clarify something. Not to say clarify because I know better, but clarify because that's how I see it. There's this thing. What is the right way? In the form of a question. What is the right way to categorize our form of music that we can all agree on? Because we cannot say the gospel is the word of God. It's gospel sharp. But there are different types. So what type are we?
Maybe.
So Mena, let's do it like this. A cappella, put it there, right? A cappella.
Put it there. Wow. What do we put there?
So a cappella, gospel a cappella or something like that.
Any a cappella over yarna.
No, the gospel one. Gospel a cappella.
Lebu itembala marking it.
Same. A cappella. There's no sound there. Baba be play one. If you like something that will cascade to a more defining thing, then a cappella gospel, then the gospel, then that's it.
But then now, where do you put your instrument?
Your instrument in the gospel side.
As a traditional.
No.
That is why.
No, I cannot wish out like now recharacterize it. Then
that is why Baby Wachamlelo. Okay, I get your point. Traditional. We said traditional was.
Guys.
Muring me now.
That is why Ubana Babile Wachamlelo Lebu Zing Lebu Bale because in evening our dealers God knows how. Popular as if like Madonna as we said Lebu Anazo.
This guy's a hater.
But okay, but I don't understand.
Did you vote? Did you vote?
No, remember we're not voting. It was not open for voting.
What?
It was decided. But to be for another day. But
are you serious?
To put context to it, Wachamel was nominated with Zing Fame and this other people who won it. I don't even know them. Those people, even their views go YouTube, like they will upload a music video about less than 100 views. Mara bawine gospel, traditional gospel of the year.
That one you can't win.
Babetle Zing Fame like Wachamel is doing better than all of them combined. Babetle Fame, but anyway, politics. But anyway, are you saying that is why but they contracted together because a cappella? That is why they call them traditional.
Oh no! I was answering Are rebatla hore ba di be ko kae kapa re characterize jwang. Then I would say okay, for it to be fair or
if I ask you Makura when now artist wa opela because I don't know anything about music in general actually. What do you do? And then you sing and then what else do you say? What music? That's my question.
I want to say Sione gospel.
That's my question.
Okay. So I would say Sione gospel, right?
Serious? As an artist, what go opera singing gospel?
What is
I
this?
don't-
What is this, guys?
No,
Let's define this.
No.
Nah.
Oh, no. Okay, this is because of what we know as Sione gospel. Again, but to answer him, if you ask me what I sing as a gospel artist, I won't say. The first thing I will not say. I will say it's not I'm a Sione gospel artist. I will say I am a gospel artist. You won't ask me what kind of gospel. I want to ask me that. Is it fair to ask someone what kind of gospel are you?
No,
are
I
you
don't
singing?
think someone who's sharp will ask you that.
What kind of gospel?
of-
Hey, it's
okay,
gospel.
but they do. What kind of gospel?
Why-
Traditional
why would you-
one or
But
not?
guys,
Yeah, they
you
do.
cannot. Let me tell you something. You cannot run away from that because it's a question that we must always be ready to answer because in case it comes.
Sure.
Bon, like there are areas where you have to like being Musione, it's a different thing. So some people when you say ke opela gospel, there's either they expect Madodana. I'm telling you,
What will Rebecca say if you ask her what kind of
I
gospel
don't
are you
know what
singing?
I categorize.
No, but then what will she say? Because if you are saying it's a valid question, how will she answer it? Okay, you sing gospel. What kind of gospel are you singing? What will she say?
Okay, I read
She
this
said,
one.
ask what kind of gospel?
I think
On a social language.
Yeah,
Straight.
ka language e one.
Eri-
If re bua ka
Le go
Sepedi,
se
re bua ka
kgone go
Sepedi.
opelang.
If re bua ka English, re bua ka English.
Okay,
Because o tlo ba le
okay.
problem.
Oh,
O ka gospel o kwa nkare e wela kam.
no, but I thought go butcha Rebecca or wena hore o opela gospel e jwang? O tlo reng? Efe, o opela gospel efe? O tlo reng?
But isn't it the same question? It's a piano. What kind of piano?
Yeah, what can be piano?
Yes.
is piano.
No, it's not.
No, but then
It's not.
no, but then Obana, that can come when you say I'm doing house. What kind of house? That can now.
Oh, nice.
differentiate.
Okay, piano.
But gospel. No. How will Rebecca respond to this? What kind of gospel are you doing? Odoring.
Gospel.
Gospel. Why would you ask me what kind of gospel? Gospel like gospel. What will you now?
Okay, you know-
why would you ask me? Yeah, she's look at you. Gospel we know what's very different. Gospel
there's
like gospel.
different.
No, but then
Okay.
according Rana, we've got different number of us because Retibat Tarenager. Marabale but gospel. Bonaga but there is how would they differentiate theirs? It's just gospel. I know lower gospel is one. Gospel
Maybe
gospel.
inyaka.
I think we need to-
invite who, ne? Maybe Sipo can answer this.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
he might, but yeah, because
Because you know why?
I had a conversation Leana Kumrao when after the awards. His point was also they should create something for us, which he means he says already, not from those for us. You know what he also thinks already. It is different from the main one.
So, re dira Mets kaofela, right?
Yes,
On a lepshu Mets, lim Mets lead.
that is different.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah, bona ke.
That is
So,
different.
ke gospel.
You know, give me lead.
So, okanyata Mets lead. That don't have a problem. But what this guy is trying to say, Gore, and I think Leona, ke one of the things the followers Charna did like. Maybe you should review the name because it's limiting you to a certain pool of people, right? Which I don't agree with them personally. But because I want to take pride of whatever I like and I grew up listening to, and I called it Mmino Wa Sione.
Even artists when they come here, they must know they're coming. Even if Rebecca, she
Yes.
must know she's coming to Mmino Wa
Mmino Wa
Sione
Sione
podcast. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
But-
Can I say this
Yeah.
lastly just
Yes,
to summarize my
yes,
point?
yes,
ne?
yeah.
Let's make it an open-ended question. Ne? But now I'm standing on this, and I remember. I hope next time you will agree with me. Mo piano, ne? Piano is worse because it's always evolving. Mo I can house.
Gospel
House.
high revolving.
Let me tell you something. There's house, ne? Piano is a subgenre of house.
Yeah, house, yes.
And the house, in a deep house, in a electronic, and then piano. There's 3-step. There's what? There's
Yo,
what?
arch. That's
Now,
the piano, piano.
Exactly.
In it,
Yes.
step.
So my point is not.
Tuxi.
Tuxi. So my point
but
is
in Khudzong.
My point is, we need to have an agreement in a way to be able to identify ourselves, not to isolate, but to be able to identify. Ne? Ari bua ka puo ya kasi, go na le gospel ya sezalwane, like pure ko strateng. Ne?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go na le tlep and tap. Go na le, it's easier to identify yourself. So I'm just saying, I don't want people to say it's just gospel. There's subgenres, and we need to in our Sione gospel. There's a cappella and instrument. It's two subgenres. And
gospel go ba le zalazolane, Zion, Sione. Sione
yeah,
ya ba
it's-
le two subgenres.
yes.
Ya ba le a cappella.
Wait, see why?
Ya ba le
As a producer,
yeah.
you identify music according to the sound.
Sure.
You identify the music according to the sound, so that you can be able to categorize it. Even if you refer someone to Rotamo searcher this kind of gospel, a kgone go ya straight. But if o batla motho a ilo kra matume and then o go gospel, you know the ba di bitsang the what makes the first thing to pop up on the internet is gonna auto tlhaga bo setšhaba bo mang before you find what you want. But if you become specific or Rotamo session to so, then it's easy to identify.
When you are talking about what has already the damage that has already been done, because we have classified it already. What will you say,
not
Musa?
damage.
Musa
So
Wapelang.
what's up? What
Musa Wapelang. Musa Wapelang Musa.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
According to sound,
Yes.
sound ya Musa is not Sione.
What is it?
Because I need to also respond to Rebecca. You know why I didn't answer? It's because maybe she definitely and her group, they have a way of
classifying
classifying
it.
it. Classifying doesn't mean khetolla. It's to be specific about something.
Polki Wapelang.
Polke ya pele Sione.
Akegan Wapelang.
I don't know.
I
don't know that sound.
You must either know it's either Zwalani or Sione
But it's
gospel.
got bona.
Okay.
Understand?
If we will so,
Eh.
then I don't answer speech.
Eh.
Yazala.
Zwalani.
Yeah.
Musa bucha wena ka Musa. Musa
Yazala.
Yeah.
Musa mari assistant artist, assistant gospel
you
artist.
see
And
now.
Musa couldn't Sione, guys. And I
So
wanted to say
Sione
this.
gospel artist, but Wapela Zwalani.
Then
Musa-
what's limiting him to
No.
sing what?
Can you understand that he is a Sione gospel artist, but Wapela Zwalani.
Identifying him, I don't know. But I'm saying this.
According to project
Yeah, naga mkha opelang ka
Eh.
ona ke Zala.
If now you are making an event with specifically Sione artists, would you call Musa?
Yes.
No, maybe no.
So give Sione artist.
I agree calling
I don't
an
know.
artist.
No, listen.
Yeah.
I'm back some people.
No.
The answer and I need to justify
No,
that.
you are saying that if you are have an event that is only calling Sione artist, you will call Musa.
Yes.
I mean, what is the Sione artist? Because I'm saying only Sione artist. You
Are
will call
you,
Musa.
you answered yourself there. I said I will call him. Based on what? I said I will call him. but based on what?
I'm asking you or if they say make an event,
Okay.
only call Sione artists. Would you call Musa? Would you call Sinkimati?
Then now,
Okay, if
it
Rebecca
goes
Malope
back to
and-
what he's saying.
Eh,
To say,
eh.
let's try to identify this thing.
No.
Okay.
Can I understand? Would you call Sinkimati and Musa if they say
Re-
call
re-
only
Sinkimati,
Sione?
I won't call
Let me be
Sinkimati.
fair. Let me be fair.
So
on
I
that
was
one.
saying Sinkimati music is not a Sione music. It's not.
Bo. Guys, Lola.
No, Sinkimati as Mmino Wa Sione.
Re ke di arabe ka line.
Unless le bolela ka tsa kgale gona ge.
Mara,
Lebelela ka Mmino wa kgale.
Let me ask
how
you.
is Mmino Wa Sione different from what he is doing now?
Let me ask you.
Wena
Re ke
o
botse
tlo
wena.
tseletsa
Lena
sedimo.
ga botse lena Sione artist ke artist ye e le gore e tsena kereke ya Sione.
No.
No, that's
Because I want-
that's you.
No.
You are saying
If-
you now.
No.
But
If you know
exactly what you are saying.
what's wa Khale, it's not different from what he's singing now.
No ways. You are now.
I'm telling you. If you tell, no. You know the latest one. Remember, if you remember one album that comes to mind, the first album that to singer, yeah, Wamponana. How is it different from what he's doing now?
I don't think Moholo who are now teleja too much sinking.
Yeah,
From Matomo Nkwale before I tla opella le Moholo.
as
or
a
what.
soul.
Okay, another right.
Yeah.
Ela, bole Mmino or we can relate Renales Masio, right?
What is relate?
Relate.
Yeah.
Ke Mmino ro kwang from or like Jerry Hona do opella from church. Remember everything originates from there
Yeah.
and you take into the world,
Because
right?
singi recently, yeah.
Ja recently.
Okay,
out.
aning le Dora.
Yeah,
Dora-
Jaja recently asked Kiss.
Okay, like what again? I think we're sure why ziba. Ya kile dilo go la re se pela. Ya Dora.
Oh, that one, right?
Yes. So is that a Sione gospel music?
Yeah, that one sounds more like Sione gospel music.
So would you say now Singi is a Sione gospel artist?
I said, I still remain.
can I-
No.
Mara wa go pela musi. Yeah. Yes.
Ntlek, man, ntlek.
Yeah.
Umakur.
Yes.
Ne?
Yeah.
Wapela mama.
Which is another question actually on the question.
Ne?
Yes.
Right. Now, wapela mama, I see you, and then when what do you identify yourself as? Irekiren. Okay. Ke wapela mama, ke wapela Sione gospel, ne? The time ke zama go kenya a new sound. My initial identity is Sione gospel. Me using another sound does not mean gore ke opela. It means I'm diversing. And it brings another question ke batla go itlisa, but nako ya rona ya is not.
Yeah,
So now I'm saying to you gore Musa, there's a difference between go ba Mosione le go opela se Sione.
Yes.
Ne?
Yes.
There's two different things.
Yes.
According to me, Musa ke Mosione but ha opela se Sione, but he's diverse
Do you-
and he's
do
willing
you agree?
and he knows.
No, that's true.
Okay, so he's not a Sione artist.
Sorry?
He's not a Sione gospel artist.
That's what I said.
But then you will call him when they say call Sione artist.
Yes. No, you know why? No. Listen, you know why? You know why? Musa gave you Bazalane vision, gave you the Sione vision.
But
Yes.
is he?
Gave you another one,
Eh,
which is new, the latest one.
Yes.
Yeah,
EP.
now.
Yes.
But
Kiss
le manyalo
Kiss is
ga-
Zion.
So he's
But then
diverse.
is he a Sione gospel artist?
Then you have to ask him.
Depends on him.
You have to depend on
on
him.
who we
But
identify, yeah.
if you ask me a simple question,
Yes.
you say Kim Sione, then I would say
No.
yes.
It's a Kim Sione na.
But
It's
it depends
Kim
on
Sione.
no we identify, yeah.
Ke aise na.
Okay, then
Is he a Sione
It depends
gospel
on him.
artist? No. It doesn't, I don't think the, now ngasinchi
No,
piano
it's fine.
gospel kare. It
You know why?
depends on me.
You know why specifically it depends on him.
Uh.
In a sense, if he's gonna take and then says this is my
My
when
tune.
when you want me, you get me here. The other ones I'm just trying other avenues. That's how you identify. But if you say ke zama, this is my avenue, but it depends on him to say that's me. I'm diverting.
Maybe-
Okay, so
maybe-
should we say ke wa manyalo ge?
That's it. Or
You understand? You understand?
What's
No,
Zion?
he is.
What's Zion?
No. He mentioned. No. Remember,
What's Zion?
yena lipping. By the way, jam mama.
Okay, what's Zion,
So
Musa?
they will be just mapele ke fete ya mapele. Ere ke fete ya o pele akere. Ere ke fete ya o. Ere ke fete ya o pele akere. Remember what him and Musa and Pinky, they said that they were even gonna record Manyalo album.
Sure.
Will that not make them Manyalo artists?
Then how are you going to classify him then?
Now,
How
I would-
Musa ke Manyalo artist, Musa ke Sione
yes,
artist,
you
Musa
can
ke-
classify me as that. You can classify me as he can be.
Okay,
He can agree.
then we shall.
But then,
Then
why
we are
le
fine.
gana re ke le butcha kere? Why re ke le butcha kere? Ke Sione artist le gana le re ga se Sione gospel
Because
artist.
of the type of music re mo tsibileng ka yona.
But then like you said, he did make a Sione. What's the way point taking the go. We the same people, be it artists and fans. Ke mo re to play ngona, re tja music ro o classify. I get it. But then we are complaining when the same music is not nominated with the mainstream, which is what this question is saying. How can it go? Now we are saying it's in the mainstream, but clearly it is not.
No, that's my
Clearly
point.
we are
No, that's
we
my
have
answer
our
to that.
own genre which is not there. Again, then we should not complain when it is not nominated with the mainstream, because we are classifying it. You should not say
And when you say with the mainstream, right, gospel.
that we say yes, what we call gospel, not Sione gospel. Again, Yabu Yabu Rebecca Libuntui. We should not complain when it is not there. Hence, Sipo is saying they have written to them they must create our genre. Good awards. Yes.
Yeah.
Mmino Wa Sione.
Nah, I agree with
Best album of the year, Mmino Wa Sione. Then
No, I think
then either, because we've even got the first season, we've had people saying, "Oh, we must not classify it as Sione gospel. We must not do this. We must not do this." Again, are we the ones who are classifying artists as Sione gospel, or is it their music that is classifying them as Sione gospel artists, or is it us we sing because we know which church you go to, we classify you as one? Because I asked you about Sinki, because previously, as far as we know, he was in our church again. We have Paul K, which is a similar story. We've got Bumusa as well. I wouldn't classify their music as Sione gospel.
Okay, you know,
But then because of the church that they go to, we classify them as that. So we are classifying their music based on the church that they go.
and that's wrong.
They
That
go.
one
No.
is-
A genre should just be a genre, regardless of music that you go to. If you check to Mwana Church, what? Mwana Church, ne?
Church, not church.
Oh yeah, agree. Yena tsitsenya sa
Mwana
Mwana
Church.
Church again. What's the like ya post?
Why
think-
do you have to look or like what's a nine?
No. Can I go for example? Like, I can
It's
classify
a
what I'm talking about. Or what's like ya post like? What kind of music is he singing? He is mixing. Are we saying now he's a postular artist? He's a gospel artist.
Wait, this thing young. Can I argue? Okay, let me do this.
Individual, where you go to church should not define all
Yeah.
music
But-
binang.
Bo.
It's classify. Otherwise, next time udle piano. Radikisioni piano.
Okay.
This is what I think. This is what I think. We had the top 4. Ne?
Sure.
Those guys, we could by any means necessary identify them as Sione gospel artists
Yes.
because the project that's abon.
Yes.
Ne? We're only the sound. I understand. Let's agree with this one. Are we work as Sione gospel? We're talking about the sound. Agree. Talking about this is about music.
Okay.
We're talking about the sound.
Sound,
Ne?
yes.
So majority of the album it's Kane, German. It's strictly Sione. Now it becomes more complicated because now I can mo album like when album ya Tapelo. So the whole album, track number 2, the sound is different. Track number 4, the baking kiabo, it sounds is alwani.
Oh,
Track
that
number
one.
The worship team.
yes. Now it's now
Oh,
because
gosh.
things are changing.
You are playing with words. Worship team in Tom outside.
Worship
Okay.
what? Worship song.
Because I was asking, I wanted to ask ne, more if like live show ya musho the ya bufelo in ya musho. I was asking for performing lentswe laka, why do you use women when you do a live show but on the album it was men?
Oh.
But
So
that I
it
think
gives-
it just goes with preference of how you want the song to sound during that time. Are you saying what now it is changing from Sione gospel
The
to
sound
a different?
changes.
Yeah.
Like Zion Africa. Mamlambo motho o tseba Mamlambo ele jelele ha tsena kwa the
Ekhaothile ba
sound
bantši, yeah.
the sound is different when it has because that melody all ba bitsa worship it's a different melody. So that was my point to say now things are changing. We are rightfully arguing about this because it makes sense to argue about it because at first I work on Sione gospel artist because there's no project or it's jumping to another genre. But now it's difficult, but it depends when as your craft, as an artist, as your craft. What do you when you wake up? What do you do? What are you best at? Are you best Sione? As much as I can divert to other things but naki identify as Sione gospel, even if Lewis Kobela Atla or Mang Atla would do that, change the sound and do another genre, but ke identify as what?
So
we
I-
need Sione artist, Sione gospel artist.
Yeah, who has
So-
tapped into other sounds?
Okay, how different is Winnie's music to Lebos Kobela's music?
It's the sound.
Okay, which one? Elias Sione or this?
Take-
Because
take-
that's why
Take Winnie's Defila's project, ne? The same as Lebos Kobela.
Okay, for me that one.
How
That's
are they different?
For na tsela they are tshwana. So
Then-
na ke lebeletse ke nyaka ke bolele this one then it's fine. Re tla bona hore le agree a le feng.
Nna ke tswile mo yona.
Ka bona ke mamthe more for question so okay this is how I
Yeah.
see it, ne?
Yeah.
Now I agree with him when he says identity is very much important.
How you identify yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? And it's very important in a way, like, if I can give an example, Maskandi. Maskandi music, it was characterized as traditional back then. So
before being called Maskandi, or it was Maskandi traditional.
No.
Okay.
It was traditional music.
Okay.
Right? What about the Rua? Then Opela just traditional just strong and whatnot.
And there's too much.
Right? Then they would characterize it or okay, get traditional. Then they said, nah, but Tina Stula Maskand. Right? So
No.
You can just Google it. I'm well informed, guys. Like,
Thank you, Your Honor.
no. The thing is,
Sounded made up.
no. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
Mmino Wa Sione. You need to go left and right. No. Okay, it's fine. That one you can.
So you be the Maskandi.
Okay. You'll agree with this one. But
Yes.
Rena re tlo hopela Maskandi. So I think,
Maskandi, then you ever change from mu.
no, not change. They fight for that. Now we should fight for like Rena.
Maskandi, if you wouldn't call it Maskandi, what would you have called it?
It was being characterized under traditional Toman.
No, but okay, so you are saying
You are referring to the category.
It is still traditional, and then it has got an umbrella of Maskandi under your as traditional. Just like we've got gospel, then Sione gospel.
Wait.
Okay.
Gospel.
Sione
Then
gospel.
identify. Rena like say.
Okay.
It's just
le mapedi ka o mong a kanya
Tsamanya.
or like no asina mopedi nna ke nna molobedi a nyaka gore cause now ba nyaka gore re o be le book ya selobedi bana ba rutoshiwe selobedi ka gore lena le tlo re ke rena bapedi mara rena a se rena mapedi ke rena balobedi. We identify ourselves as balobedi. Wa bona? So le rena now we should take pride in identifying Mmino wa rena o.
Okay, yeah.
And Mmino wa rena re o tsebang re Mmino Wa Sione. And that's it.
But on the awards thing, it's fine. It's gospel.
Yeah.
However they
About politics, that's why they don't want to like buy ngwale.
Yeah.
question ya motho ya relation umlele gore
Ke smart. Ke go about. So yeah, so basically now in conclusion, even you can conclude. Now I think gore re apply ra fetsa ralla. Re apply in a way ya gore re classify your music rena as the church that the person who is singing it is attending. We are classifying it based on that, not the kind of music it is. Because I think nkebe le boskhobela nkebe le gore o tsena kereke yerna be re tibetse Mmino wa Sione gospel.
Okay, that's what you think.
Yes,
No,
yes, I get
but I don't think so.
hence you are saying gore album le ya Winnie ga di fapana. Why ya re sa bitse Sione gospel mara why Winnie ga ele ya Sione gospel?
Everything.
according to me you don't
Everything.
classify as a person.
Who's classifying it like that?
No, but then you are saying what he's a Sione
But
artist.
history,
Isn't that a Sione gospel?
Mara history the type of music you now opela out from we can see.
No, but
It's just her-
But then why are we classifying her current album as?
I classify album.
we don't.
No. Wait. He is saying what history because of history. Then this is gospel artist. Producer is asking what if pleasure ancha jam manyalo now, ancha gospel now. Now because ki unche ya manyalo, are we saying because of history ki manyalo gospel, or now because unche ya manyalo is a gospel artist?
Question now is about ring.
Pleasure unche kosha ya manyalo. Where do we classify her? Is uncha gospel. Where do we classify her? Uncha gospel album.
Uncha gospel. Like then Obusha now to our Obusha.
Which wena?
Okay.
Yeah.
Pleasure opela manyalo ibilo opela gospel.
Simple.
No. What are we gonna classify her as a gospel artist?
Do you
Okay.
classify people according to
But-
their albums?
No, it's fine.
Yes,
It's fine.
yes.
If unyaka classify
Yeah.
is sharp. It's not a problem to multi-classify them to say
So yes.
o opela manyalo aba opela le gospel.
Yes.
It's not a problem.
So
A re boele ko Musa.
yes, ke a go bona mo ke nyakang go gona gona mo. Tell
Then
me about
o
Musa.
opela gospel, right? No. It's listen.
Gospel, what do you mean opela gospel? Gospel.
Listen. O opela gospel again. And under this gospel,
Yeah.
it's spread out now.
Yeah.
It's hierarchy matter.
Yeah.
Now this gospel now in a hierarchy, it's spread out into what? Sioni, Sizalani.
Then.
Yeah.
What's under opela gospel?
Yeah, on a higher level you can do that. Plus a higher
No, but
level.
why do we have
view,
why do we have now to go down and say opela gospel?
That's when we try to identify. That's why identity is very important. Man.
We're not changing anything.
We are
we're
not changing or like what's this?
Evan, I didn't win question.
We
No. No. I understand you because I don't. No. I hear you. That's swing. I'm disagreeing. I'm agreeing to disagree. But I get your point. What you are saying. But I still feel like gospel. That's it.
So no.
Then
They go sing.
so now I say
gospel.
sing because he's
No.
history ya gagwe e be re ya so
No, let go sing.
Why change?
Let go sing. I change. Same as Musa, let go sing. Gospel, yeah, spread.
Yeah. Gospel artist, in my gospel artist, in my gospel artist.
Let's agree to disagree.
But classify relationship between Sione music and humming.
What? I don't
Yes,
understand.
it's just from Rig.
Okay,
from
that's
Rico
an
Tolo.
identity.
This guy is an artist, ne?
Okay, Usha.
Maybe he should also classify it.
For that, humming
Mm.
or a cappella,
Mm.
it's exactly what defines us.
Yeah, I agree.
To say, ye ki Sione, ke Mmino Wa Sione.
Sione, as in like Sione
And
living.
the humming, the type of humming, it's not like any other humming, but that's why now that kind of humming, we need to listen to it and reclassify it.
Humming like mama.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then yeah. Kiangi.
Ke a funeral ba fo. Mara serious. Mara serious. Tsheni wa di nyaka gore for funeral. But mata ne ntlelewe. That's why ke re ke a funeral ka baka la gore ke try identify ka gore ke utlweletse then ka bana why ke tsara motswedi.
Haminyeki.
Ke kwele.
Yeah.
Haminyeki. O ya o le senya. E ringeze. Hala ke halembotse ne? Mara ga se funeral. So ela ga se o bolanga yone ela.
No, that's why I get it. For one person to remember these things, you can't just say humming. Then humming, how?
Maybe
that's why I'm
he should
saying.
have gone
Yeah.
to say what kind of humming because
Exactly.
look at gospel anyway humming you even though they don't do it much.
Or
But-
gospel
Oh,
you now understand.
I
Sila.
Yeah, so well, gospel, yeah, mean haragi. I think humming even though they don't do it much. Yeah, so maybe he's referring to ama mama.
Yeah, which
that
is-
is Sione gospel.
Yeah, I think-
Which is
I think,
it's a let me put it, it's a stereotypical thing.
Okay.
About, we Masiwan are known for humming. There's even jokes about it.
It's
So-
not typical. It's our tradition. It's
Yes.
our tradition.
Yes, I'm saying to other people,
Yes.
we already know hore. How start or hama mama you're talking about
Soon.
who? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This one says, or how do the artists recruit their groups? Do they take locals or any interested parties? I think this one we've touched.
We've touched
this
ke
one.
koshimba no feta
Yeah,
ba.
bantopa.
Yeah, ba
Bantopa.
rekala na
Wena
maroto.
watchela bona.
Yeah, banwa
Araba tse.
masi go.
Mpone after le pantra
Mpone
mfana.
mo. Banak.
Okay. This one says.
Chelao fish.
Okay, and by the groups. Okay, this one. Okay. Yeah, I think the question. I don't think or this one talks about Kenny McGuire, which is something that we want to get into. Right? So, Erkwele ore and Rwoni with the media release or Moholo is not right. And even his production company has also confirmed that Kenny Mag production has also released a statement where Mogolo is admitted in hospital, but they said the doctors are taking care of him, which is something very positive, and they said he is getting better. We wish him well. We wish we are not ready to not have Kenny release an album, because we need Kenny in the state. He will be able to release a good albums. Good albums. And if we may also mention, Kenny had agreed to come just a few weeks before he had the accident. He had agreed to come. He has said that he will come. We were expecting him to come in this new year. So we wish him a speedy recovery, that we can have him here, because there are questions even on the Facebook page that we had asked. They said that we must discuss his career. I think when he is fine, not if. When he is fine, he will come here on the platform. We will have a chat with him, and hopefully it will be something that we look at and we see because everyone in life has got challenges. I see little will or people are talking about it. I think we should stop. But to realwala mo bophelong every day, and most of us, we go to the hospital, we come back as much malum Kenny, and we should not act as if like God, what is going on? Kenny kimo tulena opila plobo robo pilangi animaluji. We are praying also afole. So the who had long but from the adi feeling and repetition mogolo Kenny. And I think as you can also just send words of what has mogolo.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but it's fine. Are ka malome Kenny mokoni romela pholo mo pilong ba hao gopela o be hantle moholo o fole o be strong re ka rata ore o tswele pele re tle re bone the album tse di sa tlang ka wena ka gore o fodisitse o tlogela bonyaneng. Yeah,
no yeah, moholo Kenny man a re folele. You know, the unfortunate thing is that when you are a public figure, you get too much noise when something happens to you, and you can't help it because we all love you. And we'll make different kinds of noises. But ke batla hore e fitla mo go yena moholo Kenny in the Apollo fela, and then tse dintsi. Yeah, mara ke monna go tia man, ke monna go itselentswe la modimo. Ke nagana gore ona le kgolagano le modimo.
Amen. Yeah. So like the upcoming events, we've got one 27 January, which will be a week from when we are broadcasting this. Yeah, Paul K. Go Juglain. Go Juglain. Go Juglain.
Yeah, Hamas.
Yeah. And then a mass prayer. So they are Bayora Besha go.
No, Juglain is not Askral.
It go Juglain 27 January. Yes, so Bayora Berja Barge a mass prayer there. 27 January, a poster will be showing here. And then Paul K as well has got a show, a live DVD recording. Do we still call it a DVD recording though? Is it still a DVD?
Oh,
just say live.
Live recording.
It's live recording, you know?
Or video.
Yeah, okay. It is called the Spiritual Revival for me. Coastal Theatre. Okay, it's called live recording. It's not DVD. It's on the DVD. Yeah, so it's called live recording, and then we've got Yachaba, the 11 May, a week after that one. A week after Paul K, and then there's also All White Kukune Gospel Festival.
Okay.
Got the 4 million. You go as Kukune. Can get us commodam. And then Chava is into it's a more live concert. Primrose Brothers CD launch. Adam. Yeah. So get the show journal lejona. We'll keep updating you. We'll keep reminding you guys as we go. If you guys have got shows that you think or we can advertise or promote here, you can send them to us. Then we can, okay, maybe the chaba ke 300 you google go Captain Park Civic Center, and then let me check the other one, and then okay, I price, and then there is one as well
Mara ya skukuna go ka.
Skukuni, when is Skukuni Limpopo, where is guy? Full lineup coming up soon. So maybe we'll give more information as it comes. And then there's all white gospel picnic soul therapy featuring Mmino Rams as an artist on the 9th of May, 3rd annual.
Oh.
Yes, it's at Twin Towers, Letlhabile Breads.
All right.
Yes, our space is limited. Cooler box ka 50 rand. Until it's in cheap. And then there's
Amen.
Mnozo jayithenga.
Amen.
Uzo jayithola. And yaku juguleni lena ba yona mna. Phela muno ke Paul K ke Solomogolo ke Godfrey Mahlangu ke Simone Magathulela ke Mmino Rams ke Tebego Motau ke Mphothusaro ke JST Jonas Masutla ke Pastor Jonas Masutla ke Sinkimati MC ke School Boy, more artists ba ngole crime akena asmakena asiyena ase artist
Wa tla mo rita letsatsi.
crime akena okay, sorry crime akena gelo daily we anke ke mona go eventing, I love this guy jo. Daily I love this guy, man. And then there's Moya wa Lerato Mil Choir, there is Timamullo, there is Watchum mara bakasibe watchamle lo mo artist man. Mara anyway,
You see?
bakasibe watchamle lo minimum, but
No,
anyway,
but I look ish.
ne so yeah, you go park opposite Takhalang Secondary School, go Jugu Lane.
Jugu. This is the
Yes, so Bagol ke mathomo ke re Bagolo mo podcast fethu we no tla ke tomorrow Bagolo
Seriti zaka.
Bagolo, thanks for coming today, gents. I know I saw something that Makura mentioned last time. Guys, it's not easy to record an episode, guys. It's not easy to get everyone in one room, in one mukuku. So thanks for coming,
I'm
guys.
still calling it Mukuku if it looks
In studio.
intimate.
It's not easy to get everyone in studio.
Exactly.
So yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks for availing yourself. Producer, I guess I saw the production here is gonna it's gonna be top notch going forward, and we are gonna improve every day, guys. One thing that we always promise you, we are gonna improve. Whatever we do, we are gonna do everything to do better. So guys, until next time, guys, we hope to see you again next time. Next time, what is lineup this year, guys?
Crazy.
And thanks to all the artists that have agreed to come, who have asked to come, guys. Guys, you know, should I mention them?
No.
Maybe,
Skapula skaku
no, but then anyway, they always say we must mention so that they can send quick questions
Nah, but we'll do that
when they
it's
come.
the right time.
But
yeah.
we've got everyone, guys. We've got everyone. We'll just mention when they come.
Just be patient with us.
Yeah, we've got everyone, gents, and guys, I'm so excited about this. I am nervous. Hey, guys, we've had so many things because I'm nervous about this season. Because I'm nervous because of how much I've seen, guys, or you are supporting us. So we want to do everything to give you guys the best content that we can. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the love. Again, thank you for the support everywhere. Thank you, guys, for your messages of encouragement. Thanks to everyone who wants to be part of the team. When the time is right, should I say I, the Lord, or I, Joseph? Or
With the powers.
when the time is right, us as Mmino Wa Sione Podcast, we will contact you. And we will do. And you guys will also see whether it was the right time for us to go on the same journey together. And from everyone here, from Makura, thanks again. From Kuras, thanks. Producer here. Evan, I'm not your producer, man. Yeah, thanks everyone who has contributed to this, guys. Until we meet again. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. You can.
Ala.
Thanks, guys.
Rona re tshepile yena wena o tshepile mang tshepile mang